Welcome, guys. It's another episode of The Neutral Corner. It's Danny Glover. This show is proudly sponsored by Treasure Boxing Club. And today, we've got special guests in the building. We've got none other than the Prince, Luqmaan, Patel, and Tony Bange. Welcome, guys. It's another episode of The Neutral. How you doing today, guys?
I'm great. Feel really great to be on the platform with you. Obviously, I told you when I was younger, you was one of my inspirations. Obviously, I was a small little Indian boy, and I used to look up to Sarge Chinchilla himself. You know, the Sarge, one of the most feared guys, especially in South London boxing. You know, down the Lynn. Loads of you probably ain't heard this. Yeah, Sarge was like one of the elites. I'm talking a very dangerous fighter. He also had a friend called Junior Said at the time. I used to look up to Junior as well. Junior was brown. I think he was only quarter South Asian though, or something, or half South Asian.
Quarter.
He was
quarter South Asian.
That was enough. Like there was no one else. Like
quarter South Asian, quarter black, and
half white.
Caucasian. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But either way, to me, I just heard the name Tariq Saeed, and he could pass the South Asian to me. And
yeah. His name's Tariq.
Yeah, so. But I call him Junior. But yeah, he's a good. I don't know what he's doing now, but when I was younger, he was definitely one of the. It was you, him. They were the main two guys that I used to look up to, man. I used to like the way he done his business. He used to say what was on his mind, didn't it? He used to like getting people to talk. And
warrior boxing. And
stuff. That was what I used to do. Literally, I'm telling you, Sarge was one of my inspirations as a kid. And I think, you know what, I told him this on my debut because he come to watch my debut.
Yes.
And I had to tell you there and then that, like, look, I don't give credit to people because very rarely I'll blow smoke up someone's ass. But Sarge was one of them guys, man, when I was younger.
And I was very surprised when you told me that. I was actually,
I'm not even
touching. I'm not even saying that.
I'm not even lying by saying it, or you're just saying it now just for the sake of it. God's honest truth, you and Junior was one of the guys when I was younger. And I'll be like a little schoolboy, class 1, and I'm seeing you guys probably like going towards being a senior or whatever. I'm like, I want to be like these guys.
Youth. Yeah. So yeah, man. What we do, we like to take it from the beginning. So learn your journey, and obviously you've been here before, and then we'll bring you in as well. But so yeah, let everybody know where is it you grew up, what's your background. And stuff like that, first and foremost.
I grew up in Acton, West London. Pretty much, I would say, born and bred. But the internet says I was born somewhere else, but as you can tell by my accent, I was obviously born in London.
Blackburn, right?
Yeah, it's all passport reasons and stuff. It's some bullshit. But yeah, I'm born in London. I'm from London.
Yeah.
Brought up in London. First club was called Northolt Boxing Club. Then I went to Del Youth, Repton, back to Del Youth, then Repton again, then Earlsfield. Then I had like one match for Billericay though.
Oh, Essex.
Yeah.
Okay.
A gym that Edward Hearn boxed for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I think he boxed West Ham, but you know the Billericay bomber, he's on next week.
No, he was actually at Billericay.
Yeah?
He was a junior when I was literally just turned. Yeah, he was
George
there.
Liddard.
George, yeah, he's decent, good fighter, very good fighter. Yeah.
Sort of next week.
Yeah.
So, how was it growing up in Acton, West London, and stuff like that?
It was all right, to be honest. Nice area, nice, diverse, multicultural area, which I like to see. You know, talking about diverse and multiculturalness, I see two great fighters here. You know, obviously Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali. I think a bit more diversity could be implicated here. It's a bit of advice, outside perspective. You know,
you mean in race-wise or religion-wise? Because both are Muslim men?
Yeah, I'm talking more. I'm not about religion. I'm talking about just race. I think there's some very good Indian fighters out there.
Legendary.
I would say 1 in a billion is legendary status. You know, 1 in a billion. You know, when you hit that level, like there was a great artist who used to manage a world champion in Paul Bamba. He's called Neo. He made a song called 1 in a Million. Imagine you upgraded that. Then you see something like this.
That song was about a woman.
Mate, there's a lot of women out there that probably see me as 1 in a billion. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you have got a billion population in India. You're
Absolutely.
largest.
Yeah. We took. I think we took over China,
Yeah,
and obviously we got that genetics, that higher levels of test, the breeding capabilities, the genetics of warriors, and if you're getting with an Indian man, you know it's a 10 time a night kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so obviously it increases the breeding capacity and stuff, you know.
Okay, I hear that. So you said multicultural. So what was school like for you? What school did you go to also?
Went to high school, because might as well go from high school, right?
No, start from infant school.
Well, you want to know about me? He's a proper kid, don't you?
Yeah.
Infant school. I went to a school actually in Southall called Dormers Wells Infant School. Then I went to Dormers Wells Junior School. Then I went to a school which had Mo Farah used to go to. So did Reece James, current England football player and Chelsea football player, which is called Isleworth and Syon Boys School. I still believe I'm the most accomplished athlete to come from there, even though you have guys like Mo Farah and Reece James there. I believe when you hit the pinnacle in a solo sport on your own, in a contact sport, which makes it harder, one of the most dangerous sports in the world that has the most deaths every year in boxing. If you do that, especially with no backing, you know, like Mo Farah gets that GB backing, Reece James gets that Chelsea football club sort of backing.
Mo did earn it, you know. He came from Somalia.
So, yeah,
and it's a solo sport.
it is a solo sport. It's a difficult sport as well. I can't run them sort of times, but
you need a strong lung capacity.
A very strong lung capacity, but you know, I just feel myself more achieved. It's a bigger story, a deeper story. It's a very deep story there.
Yeah, we're going to get into that. So, so then what about your junior and secondary school?
Junior was just like, obviously, this is going to sound wild and crazy, but like, I've always obviously been an aesthetically good looking person. So all the girls in school fancied me. So mum automatically was like, she could tell like girls were fighting over me in the school when I was like, what, 10, 11 years old? So she was like, this guy has to go to a boys' school. Like, this is like, we can't have any, like, he can't be a dad at the age of 12, can he? Do you know what I'm saying? So she was like, has to go to a boys' school. And then, yeah, just like the amount of people I knocked out in school, man.
Oh, you had a lot of fights in school, a lot of scraps,
well,
cobbles.
Who doesn't want to like pick on the little Indian guy who is achieving stuff outside of school?
So what was the demographic mainly? Because I know
that was my junior school, but my high school was in like Brentford, like Isleworth sort of way.
Oh, okay.
So you could say London Borough of Hounslow. There was a lot of Asians, but most of the Asians there were, I'm not even gonna lie, it was a letdown. They're all simpy, like just oh, leave me alone, like that can't be me. Like, so if I have to pick up a fucking chair and lick it on someone's head, I'm gonna lick the chair on someone's head in the words of self-defense.
Okay,
yeah.
So I don't think it was because he was the little Asian guy.
I think it was, you know,
you was around a lot of South Asians in that area.
Yeah, a couple, but
you said they weren't really on it.
They weren't. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm on it. I'm just someone who likes to defend himself. Like, I was like, what, in year 10, winning national titles, boxing for England. And then imagine you're in school and you're some waste man that sits in a park drinking vodka, and then you got like a little gut and all this shit, and you're seeing this young Indian guy that looks fucking good. Yeah. There's going to be some resentment there. It's going to be, you must have had that shit, Tony. You ain't a bad looking guy. Like, you must have been in school. You must have had people like just being jealous of you just based on how you looked.
No, I'm thinking the reason you got into fights is because people was like, oh yeah, I'm chatting up this guy's girl, so I'm taking your girl home, bro.
I wasn't even like, I was a kid, yeah. I was just focused on training. Like, there was a kid from Repton at the time called Brett Beeden. I was really close to him.
Yeah, I know him.
Very close to him as a kid. We made a pact, as weird as it sounds, that we were never going to drink, never going to do all this bullshit. He obviously betrayed the pack and
broke the Warriors code.
He did, and he got found out as a pro, unfortunately. I would like him to, because I personally believe, look, when I was younger, it was like, oh, the 93 born, the 92 borns, or the 94 borns, who's the best in the thing? I personally used to think I was up there as one of the best. I used to say I was the best pound for pound and all that sort of stuff. I thought, truthfully, when I was talking to Brett, even though like I'd ban it with him, like, oh, I'm better than you, I genuinely thought at the time he was better than me.
Okay.
Yeah, we used to spar in his living room. We used to invite some blowjobbers around. We used to have some girls sitting around watching, He used to fuck me up, man. I'm just gonna be. I don't know if I can swear in there, but yeah, he used to
mess you up.
Yeah, he was like he was fighting at 60 kilo them times. I was fighting at 48. We used to get some girls around, and I used to get the sympathy. Oh, are you okay? Like, I don't want that. Like, I felt it didn't feel like a man. Do you know what I mean? So like, he used to get the better of me. But he's the reason why I actually learned to go southpaw.
Okay.
Because obviously he's southpaw.
Yeah.
A lot of southpaws can't fight southpaws. So if I'm going in front of him on orthodox and he's just getting around me all the time because he's like 6 foot tall, and then I couldn't enforce any strength on him because he's like nearly 2 stone bigger than me. So I had to just try and think something different.
That's a nightmare. So you got a southpaw with a long reach,
taller,
and he's
got more length than me. He's got more girth than me. What was I supposed to do?
That's a nightmare to box.
Fucked, man.
Yeah. So what was you like academically wise in school? What was that like?
I'm Indian.
Yeah.
What do you expect? What do you expect in it?
Maths, he was shining, bro.
Yeah, maths I was shining in.
Not everyone's,
a few other things like. It's weird though, because like PE, I don't know how they grade the PE.
Must have been good at cricket.
I was good at cricket, obviously genetics and all that, but like,
the West Indies.
they're trying to. India are better than the West Indies at cricket.
Are you sure about that?
100. How many World Cups you won?
Loads. Have you got legends like the West Indies? Brian Lara?
One
Gale?
Okay, so, but let's just clarify something there. With the West Indies, it's not just one country. You got multiple countries.
Just little islands.
Yeah. You got Vivian Richards as well.
Yeah. And in the West Indies, the whole of the Caribbean comes up to 40 million, and we don't even include in the West Indies places like Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. So really, you're only getting about 10 million. 10 million versus a billion, and we're still popping.
All right, there's a legendary boxing referee called Jeffrey Hines. Yeah, he's a very, very big cricket fan.
Yes.
Even Jeffrey bows his head in humble gratitude and admits that India are the pinnacle of cricket, man.
You guys are very good at cricket
and boxing. But yeah, like in school, like they had me playing rugby. Like I'm like what, 32 kilos.
I was big.
I can imagine.
But I was like 70 kilos then time.
Yeah.
I talk about school.
Yeah, 8. I was 32 kilos, 30 kilos, some bullshit like that, yeah. I had these big plus size white guys. I had man tit in my mouth on the rugby pitch. Muddy man tit in my mouth. That was the first breasts that hit my mouth. Wow. Yeah, and
not even as a baby? You were breastfed?
I don't want to think about that. But yeah, like so I had these tits in my mouth and I'm playing rugby and I just got off. I was fully against the sport at that point, man. Like I'm not saying it's a bad sport because obviously if I was like some big 6'5", girthy, even girthy than what I am now, sort of guy, like I could have been doing some damage on a rugby pitch. Yeah. But yeah, it weren't for me. And that's what I felt they graded PE on. Like 50% of it was rugby.
Okay.
Some bollocks like that, because my school was a rugby school. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It all depends what kind of school and county, what they excel in.
Yeah.
As to what sort of sport they're going to mainly focus on.
Because I was there and I was like, in the year, I felt like I was the best athlete there.
Pound for pound, sport for sport.
Sport for, not even pound for pound, just sport for sport. Yeah. Look at achievements. There was one guy who played rugby for England. He was mad strong. He was benching like 130 at the age of 15. Wow. Like, I can't even do that right now. I'm only at 120, but he was doing 130. Yeah, he was mad strong. He done it for a few reps as well, like 3, I think it was. But he was big. That was the sort of guy, like, he was probably 16, looked like he was about 35. Okay. So I wonder what he's looking like now, but like, yeah.
Some people peak too soon.
Yeah, you see Wilfred Benitez, 17-year-old world champion. Yeah. By the time he was 25, I thought he was a bit...
He was toasted, yeah. So, did you go after school then? Did you go
college? I got thrown out of a few colleges. Oh. Northwest London, I was in Halsden. Hammersmith and West London, some bollocks like that. Westminster, got thrown out of a few of them.
Why?
I think my mouth gets me in trouble sometimes. Sometimes the fist do. You know when you're defending yourself, of course. Because all acts of violence have been done in the words of self-defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also then, so what was it? What was the catalyst? What made you want to start doing boxing?
Truthfully.
Yeah.
As I said earlier with Junior, he was only quarter Asian and like representation. So yeah. I'm not saying Junior was the person.
Also, before that, you didn't watch boxing or?
No, I didn't see. The first fight I ever saw was Lennox Lewis and Shannon Briggs, I think it was.
Oh, that was a good fight.
And I was watching it like, oh man, Triple H would fuck these guys up, man. Think of what The Rock could do to fucking Lennox Lewis, yeah? Imagine Stone Cold chiefing him up. But yeah, back then I used to think, I was laughing. I was watching them like, these guys can't move like Triple H? Like, what is this? I was like, and then I remember like Shawn Michaels had a little thing with Austin. No, with Austin, I mean with Mike. Mike was, he was DX, then he betrayed him. But I was thinking like, he's lucky that Shawn weren't one-on-one with him. That's how I used to visualize it. Like Shawn Michaels would have destroyed Mike Tyson. Yeah. And obviously that was the first fight I watched. My mom was like, "Oh, I don't like watching this stuff. Like, why you like just really against violence?" And then he went into like watching just football. Basically, wanted to play football, but there's no brown guys playing football. So even if I was good at football, I didn't feel like it was something I could go into. Yeah. Then in 2004. I saw Amir Iqbal, Dickball, Shitball Khan in the Olympics. I see you look to the side there after to like acknowledge what I said there. He was thinking, what's he exactly said there? But I saw that guy, you know, the cuck victim, the man who allows his wife to send him pictures of other men.
Okay.
Other men.
Okay.
How would you feel with that, Sarge?
It wouldn't go down too well.
Because you strike me as a proper man, do you know what I mean? A proper man, yeah?
Yeah.
So I don't think you would allow your wife to send you pictures of other men saying, I would like to be with these guys. Now, the thing is if anyone at home wants to say, I'm bullying him, I'm just taking shots at him, it's like, in school people go, oh, I fucked your mum, I fucked your girl, like, it's all bullshit. But when you're tweeting these things yourself, so it's not me alleging this happened. This is Arme, Iqbal, Dickball, Shitball, Khan saying it happened. What kind of a man is that?
Yeah, but let's get back to how you got into boxing.
Well, I watched him in the Olympics, innit, and I saw a brown person, and I thought, you know what, I can fucking do this, innit? Yeah. I could be better than this guy.
So you didn't watch Prince Nassim?
I didn't we used to watch boxing, that's the thing. I watched Naz when it hit like 2010.
Oh, so that's after you.
So when I first got into boxing, I first got into boxing, it was, I just watched, like, obviously just the basic stuff that was shown on ITV because I didn't have Sky and all that shit. So I'm watching what's coming on there, the Contender series, that I watched that crap. Alfonso Gomez. Watched all that crap.
Smith.
Yeah.
I watched that season, so that was hard, bro.
Watch Floyd against Gatti because I was boxing that year. And I remember going to school, Floyd fucked R2, and everyone's like, what are you talking about? Like, no one knew what the fight happened, and I was the only one talking about it, and everyone's like, what are you going on? I was basically some weirdo talking about some next language, and they were like, yeah, so they're talking about some football crap, and I'm talking about Floyd. Yeah. Fucking up Gatti. It's a good fucking win as well. It looked really good in that.
Masterclass boxing.
And that was the things I saw. Then when I first saw Naz, I was like, this is some serious shit here. But then, I respect Naz, but then you got to look at the caliber of fighters he's fighting. I believe he didn't really fight any standout names. I believe he looked amazing in these fights, but Kevin Kelly weren't really special. The only other name you can really think of that's stand out, I don't count guys like Augie Sanchez. I don't count guys like, can't even think of any other guys. Billy Hardy, Wilfredo Velasquez.
He was a good guy.
Was he even a world champion?
Yes, he was. Multi-time and multi-weight.
So that's a good win then. That's a very good win. But then the only name I can really think on the record is Barrera. And unfortunately,
Steve Robinson.
But Steve Robinson was a journeyman that somehow won a world title.
It was a boom.
But he had 9 defenses though.
As a WBO.
Yeah.
Back then, the WBO weren't even considered an elite. No, but the truth is, I have to be honest with the. I know you're gonna now hit me with the same thing.
No, we're not.
No, but the truth.
We'll get onto that.
No, Steve Robinson's a good fighter. He's currently in great shape. I had him on Facebook. I respect him. I respect his son Jacob as well. I was supposed to box him as an amateur, but it never happened. But I would have fucked him up though if I did. Yeah. Steve's a good fighter, but he isn't really. You're not gonna go.
What was you saying, Tony? You named a good guy there.
It was Boom Johnson, wasn't it?
Tom, the IBF, he beat him for the IBF, but really and truly, when you break down the record, did he really beat
Wayne McCullough as well, wasn't it?
Wayne McCullough, in the words of Steve Bunce, you know that bald, ugly guy, the big, tall, ugly one, he used to box for the Lodge.
Did he box for the Lodge?
That's apparently he did. I claimed he never boxed, never laced the glove, but apparently he boxed for the glove, for the Lodge.
Big Daddy Bunce.
Yeah, the guy who was the perfect representation for Black History Month.
Oh my god!
Why are you laughing at that, Sarge?
Because you know that was funny. You know that it was hilarious. What did you think about that when you saw that with
David
a man
Hay.
like David Hay from Catford, from the ends, Jamaican descent?
So I think Steve. Look, if TV are putting Steve Bunce in front of you and saying he's the perfect representation for that, then obviously Steve Bunce is, isn't it? Who am I to say he's not? I'm just one guy.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying? Unless you think that was wrong of them to do that, you think?
I thought they could have found a better representation, but it's,
Well,
you know,
considering you had David next to him, and
I'm
he's
not part of the executive team, so hey, they may have saw things differently. But sorry, back to
the Steve Bunce. He said Wayne McCulloch's a bantamweight. He's not a featherweight, and I might have to agree with him. So obviously he beat an undersized Wayne McCulloch, who's a good fighter. I think an Olympic medalist as well.
Yeah.
Good fighter, but yeah, he. If you break down the record, it's not really for someone who is as big of a name as he is. And I'm not going to take, I'm not taking shots at him. I'm just being honest. I was the guy before who used to defend his record completely. As I got older, I sort of being more real with myself. Do you know what I mean? Anyone who was brown when I was younger, I would defend them completely.
But also you have to remember, them times, that in the lighter weights, a lot of the names wasn't as known today as the lighter weight guys.
Yeah, that's true. No, but even the lighter weight guys now,
he started making featherweights and stuff like that a brand name.
Yeah, in the words of David Hay told me he made the featherweight division sexy.
And yes, and he was the first featherweight to make £1 million.
Amazing! Right. Congratulations to him.
Yeah.
I hope he invested that very well.
So you do have to pay homage for when you get that meal.
Who's to say that, Jacken? Yeah, you know, pay homage. I'm no longer in the baby weights, as you can see, Sarge.
Okay, but you fluctuate.
Fluctuate. I'll be honest with you. I'll go up to fucking heavyweight if there's gonna be some serious fights there for some serious moolah. I'll fucking campaign at heavyweight.
Yeah.
It depends. Obviously, it has to be selected fights at heavyweight because I've never ever been that heavy. But I could just go on the all-you-can-eat diet and just. That's what I've done to get to welterweight. But look, welterweight's it's not a baby weight no more.
Okay, so how did you manage to get into the gym, like the boxing gym? Like where did you then start?
I stopped begging my mum to go to the gym. Do people really want to hear this crap?
Yeah, they do.
Okay,
this is all going on your Wikipedia, remember?
Okay, so I was begging my mum to take me to the gym. She was like, no. First, I wanted to be a wrestler, by the way. That's what my goal was. Then it was football. Then I'm actually really good at chess. Then it was like, I want to play chess. Then it was like, what clubs do you go to for these things? Football club, I'm realistic. I wasn't the best in my class, never mind a year. So what's the chance of me making it in football? It's bullshit, do you know what I mean? Because everything I do is a methodical approach to it. Yeah, it's very methodical. So I realised that weren't going to work. Then the boxing thing, I genuinely thought that could work. Yeah.
Shout out to Raga.
Okay. Yeah, so I genuinely thought with boxing, because the amount of guys I licked in school, I thought I could do this and it'll be easy. So I begged her to take me to the gym. I had to search up loads of gyms. I think I was using yellow pages and shit like that to try and find a boxing gym. Yeah, all that crap, yeah, trying to find something. And then we found Northolt Boxing Club. I had 19 fights for them. Realised I peaked at the gym. And then I went to Del Youth and I won my first national title.
Okay. So you won, so you won national titles. You fought, a good amount of people.
Boxed for England as well.
Yes, you did.
I'm going to be honest, I would have preferred to box for India.
Would you?
100%.
Because what's his name? Haroon Khan?
Haroon,
he boxed for...
Ahmed Iqbal, Dickbal, Shipbal Khan's brother. Yeah, that guy, he used to call me out.
But he boxed for India.
No, but he used to Pakistan. He can never box for India. No one of that caliber can box for our country. But yeah, that guy used to call me out. The one that claimed he turned down a modelling contract to be a boxer. And have you seen that guy? Have you seen that guy? It's like, you ever seen the film Witches or something where they turn it's a Roald Dahl film and they turn you've seen it, innit?
Yeah.
And they turn into rats or something. That's what he looks like. But this punk used to call me out. Fucking retired. 5 or 6 fights in. Used to disrespect me. And you retired 5 fights in.
Sometimes it's the way the cookie crumbles. But let's go through the resume. So you stopped Adam Lavelle in the British.
No, but that's not the legit record. You know, I mean, I had a 53 amateur fights. That
I
says
know,
about
but we're
that.
just going through, some highlights.
Yeah.
You won the finals in Wales, 2008.
Yeah,
You stopped
the
him.
same year James DeGaulle won the Olympics.
So how did you stop him? What was it like a?
Just fucked him up, man.
No, but what was it like a? The
Fucking
three
licked
eights,
it.
standing eights.
Nah, just like
You dropped him.
I think I dropped him a few times. I think bro got fucked up.
Okay.
He got fucked up.
But that's a good win, man.
Even in the schoolboys in the finals, even though the guy got disqualified, he got put down. He's holding on for dear life. I thought it was two reasons why he was holding me. One, because I'm fucking sexy, or two, because he was hurt.
Probably hurt. It's fight games.
Yeah.
So what countries did you travel to and box in as an amateur?
Poland, Northern Ireland, England. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I should have gone Germany, but they took the kid that I beat instead. Should have gone actual Republic of Ireland, but they took the kid I beat instead as well. Yeah. Wales, Scotland. Yeah. Imagine that, winning national titles, beating guys, and they're taking the guys that you've beaten.
Yeah.
And then you ask me why I want to box for India instead of England.
Was this while you was at Del Youth? This happened.
No, I was on Repton actually.
Okay.
And Repton's
Do you know what I
meant
was
to
going to say? If that was, if you was there, I was going to say that maybe it's a cultural thing in the thing because remember, George Groves beat James DeGale.
Yeah.
Won the ABAs 2 years in a row after James DeGale won him 2 years in a row, but then George beat him on that third try, and then James still went to the Olympics.
Yeah, they done some bollocks when I was at Del Youth. Yeah, they tried to like sort out do you know when they do sometimes world championship sparring camp where they watch you spar and shit, but then they already knew who they were gonna send before that.
Matches. Yeah,
it was all bullshit. The guy who's ready on GB is gonna go to the thing. So why are you wasting my time? Like,
yeah, we used
all
to
that
do
petrol,
that at the Lynn.
all that. Yeah, this one was in Aldershot. Like the Brett's dad drove me there.
Okay.
It's fucking bullshit. Waste of time. Like, why am I wasting my time going there?
So was that the reason why you decided you're gonna go pro then?
No, I was still a kid then. If I could do everything correctly now, I tell people this all the time. I would have gone pro at like fucking 16, 17. But I would have handpicked.
You'd have been 18 in England.
That's the UK, but
UK,
since when do I just stick to the UK?
Yeah.
I'm man of the world. I'm
that's
international. I'm global.
Okay. So you had your pro debut versus Patrick Kovac on a Steve Goodwin show.
Steve Nowen show, yeah, and I knocked him out in 3 rounds. The 90 seconds, not even 3 rounds, 90 seconds.
Yeah. So how was that? How did you feel the difference between the pros and the amateurs?
I enjoyed it. I like the attention. What's the point of fighting in a hall in the amateurs where there's like 20 people there, but they're all watching you. They're all tuning into my fight, even though I was a light flyweight. Imagine that. I remember in the ABA finals in 2013, and I was light flyweight. And everyone going on Warrior Boxing, talking about the light flyweight ABA finals. Not talking about the heavyweight one, or the super heavyweight one, or the middleweight one, these so-called sexy divisions. Talking about the light flyweight one. I was 48 kilo worth of man then.
No, that's serious. But remember, not all venues in the amateurs were small, because I remember I boxed in the Brentwood Leisure Centre.
There's loads of big venues in the amateurs, loads.
And,
but
I sold 300 tickets. Me and Junior Saeed on the
I can-
ABC show.
You had to sell tickets.
No, you
now.
didn't.
Certain shows.
What?
Onga ABC.
They used to do a show in the Prince Regent Hotel,
No,
son.
but they did one.
I knocked a guy out
They
from
did one
Ongar though,
in,
yeah.
Brentwood Leisure Centre.
Cold. I think the coach used to be some guy called, what's his name? He trained at Repton. He was a coach at Repton as well. It used to be called the Pirate on Warrior Boxing.
Oh, yeah.
Can't remember his name. But I was 32 kilos. I'm boxing this kid from Ongar. Threw a right and over the top. Boom. Sparked him. Cold. What 30 kilo guys do that?
I haven't seen a 30 kilo person do that.
Genetics, that's what that is.
No, that's
The
some
blood
guy.
that runs through my veins.
So what?
Is of a
I mean,
superior
John, wait, you see,
bloodline.
you was the weight of one disc and a 10.
Yeah, and you saw me benching the
I
other
know,
day. Yeah,
that's
the amount of
right,
weight
bro.
on.
Disc and a 5 when you're talking about the red ones.
Oh yeah, the 25 kilo ones. Yeah,
That's the ones I deal with.
I call a plate the
That's-
20s.
I
So if you're
call
doing
plates
2 plates on a
25s.
bench, then you're putting 2 plates on each side.
But my plates are kind of different. I use
How much you
25s.
benching?
Can't give that away.
No, seriously, how much you benching?
150?
1 rep or 3 reps or
No. We're doing 8s.
8 reps on 150 kilos? Yeah. He's fucking strong
that's strong,
Monday.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a strong Monday. Yeah.
If you know what I mean, it's all that, oxtail and.
What's your deadlift?
Oh,
like?
is this gonna come out? There's all the carrying
I
food now.
don't really do deadlifts. I don't
about
even
squat?
know squats.
Got big legs on you. You probably could squat quite heavy.
Yeah. I haven't done squats in a
You
while.
got a short structure, so I'm pretty sure you could squat quite big. You know, obviously
compact.
short limbs and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, big rames, like baby boy.
So how much you bench? How much you squatting?
I haven't done a max squat, so I can't.
4
give you
reps
that.
roughly.
But he's got massive legs. You can
I
see
know, I
he's
can
squatting a lot.
see
I
that,
haven't
but
really gone heavy, you know. I normally just do like 120, 130, but I'm just doing 10 reps.
You're getting 10 reps.
And I'm going,
okay.
because obviously, because I'm big, I'm more trying to lose weight, so I'm going with the repetitions rather.
How much are you tipping the scales at?
Oof, I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
But yeah, your third fight was on a Frank Warren card where you done the one where you done the famous lay on the ropes move?
Yeah, the famous. I like the way you put that.
No, it went viral.
Yeah.
At a time where things wasn't really going viral
Yeah.
in boxing. So yeah, what made you put that move out there? Like do that move? Was it just freestyle off the dome?
I don't know, it's a freestyle, yeah. It's, I like being different in it, so
Yeah.
I thought it was different. It's cool.
Then in your full fight,
You
drew with one
in
on
Australia.
Australia in Norwich. So what do you think that was a draw? Because I haven't seen the fight.
Look,
You say they kept changing your opponents or something?
no, it's some bullshit about changing the opponents. Plus, you know, when you're not active because you're not fighting often, that fight's not even on a Frank Warren show. It's on a different show. Even though you're signed to a promoter that says you're gonna have 5 fights a year, you then go off yourself and you get permission from them to go on a different show. It's still bullshit, really. Like what you're paying for your own hotels to go out there. You're paying not to go out there. That's in Norwich, but paying for your own travel, your own hotel, all this bullshit. It's probably a fight that shouldn't even really happen.
Yeah.
Just took it. Just to
I
try to
noticed
stay
that in
busy.
certain fights that you do, you get disheartened going to the fight. You're like,
Yeah, you don't even want to
wanna
really be
doing
there.
this shit.
You
I
don't want to
wanna
really
here.
be this bullshit. Why signed? The thing is, I was signed by Frank Warren's team to be controversial. Because why didn't you sign me on my debut then? For my debut, I tried to sign with you guys. You didn't want to sign me because I was in the baby weights. I do an interview with Coogan, which gets good numbers, talking my usual talk, being myself, and it gets numbers. So you're signing me to be myself. Just let me.
Yourself.
Yeah, but then obviously shit changes and you guys don't like me or something, and I'm sitting at home, my cock in my hand, waiting for dates.
Homeless.
When I say dates, I don't mean dates with girls. I mean dates to box, because I don't struggle getting dates. Well, I don't need dates. It's just
When you said
smash on the
not
first
dates with
night
girls,
type.
I got worried there.
No, dates with girls.
Okay. So you had one more fight in Harrow.
Damn, studio's falling apart.
Yeah, why you keep mashing up my things? And then you went on the road.
Yep.
In your first one, you were in Budapest.
I knocked out a guy who was a light middle then. He
Yeah.
was 71 kilos, knocked a man
So
around.
what was the reason why you decided in your head?
I was going to sign with David Hay.
No, but I'm saying what?
I'm gonna
okay,
tell
go on,
you.
yeah,
Okay,
go
so
on.
got the contract back off Frank because it was actually, I'm gonna be honest. Sam Jones told me at the time, "What are you doing with your career? Like this is a joke. Like you're charismatic. You look good. You have the abilities to be a star. And you're just sitting at home with your cock in your hand, which is true."
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Look, if you can get your contract back, because they're not gonna touch you if you're signed, I can get you with David Hay because he's gonna do a thing on Haymaker Ring Star he was doing."
Yes.
With Richard Schaefer and that. So I was like, okay, we drummed our brains together, got my went through all the begging, pleading, trying to get my contract back. Then I obviously had to stick it on them a bit harder, say, look, there's gonna be some problems if I don't get my contract back. They then tried to get a crate of beer, some fucking peanuts, £100 off me.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna tell you what happened was I was standing outside because they wanted to check. I don't do checks. I just do transfers or whatever, yeah.
Cash in hand.
Or the cold hard stuff, yeah. And so I'm trying to get a check. And a fucking seagull shot at me. Yeah, so I'm outside, like I'm trying to get hold of the guy, like who am I addressing the check to? Who am I? I don't even know what the fuck. What the fuck's a check, man? No, so I'm there, and then a seagull fucking shot at me.
Good luck.
So-
What area was this?
In Acton, in the high street.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm in my own house, in my own ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm outside Santander and a seagull shot at me. I was like, nah, fuck this, I ain't paying them shit, yeah. Got back home. Well, I actually went to Morrison's toilet, cleaned the shit out of my hair. I'm walking around with fucking shit on my hair. So I've gone, I cleaned that shit out and I've gone home, told the guy who was working as the middleman, I said, mate, I ain't giving a penny, mate. They either give back my contract or it's gonna get a bit messy for them. And they gave back the contract and I then was gonna sign with David Hay. everything's going well. David's like, look, you honestly have the ability. I believe you have the full image to be a superstar. He was speaking very highly of me, but then obviously I said something in a meeting when David weren't there, which kind of offended him. We've squashed the beef now, though. The beef's been squashed. He come to the gym before I had my world title fight. He wished me good luck, and for someone like David to do that, you know, like an elite fighter like David, he showed love. He walked to the gym. He didn't have to come to Churchill's. Come to the gym, showed love, and yeah,
He's actually a cool guy.
Very cool guy.
Yeah.
I rate him as one of the best British fighters out there.
Yeah, man.
All time, definitely.
Big up,
but yeah, he could have been a better representation than Steve Muntz, but I said something offended him, and he was just like, you know what? If he's too difficult to work with now,
imagine what he's gonna
be like when he will be a superstar. And he was like, and that way will be a superstar, and it's gonna be too risky to work with him. So then that didn't happen. But I think everything happens for a reason, innit? I wouldn't have been able to be the globe trotter that I am, the real globe trotter that I am, the modern day Maharaja, the Julius Caesar, the Alexander the Great, to go to people's countries, knock them. Yeah, that's why I mentioned that. But your son's called Harlem as well, and big shouts to Harlem.
Thank you. Love that.
But yeah, like, you know, I wouldn't have been like the modern day Julius Caesar, you know, just going to people's countries, fucking them up, fucking their girls in the arse, taking their gold, doing what I want to do, and leaving.
Okay. So then you went on the road, and then you had what? 15 straight wins.
There was a couple fights on this. It's 32 wins there, but it should be 35.
No, but I'm
fights
going through what after
yeah,
that.
Fight facts will be a bit different. But yeah,
the Budapest. Then you have 15 straight wins in Hungary, Poland.
There's a couple more in there actually as well, but that's what I'm
Latvia.
trying to say. Should be another 3 at that stage that should be added into it before I had the world title fight.
Czech Republic and Egypt.
Egypt as well.
And then you boxed in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, yeah.
And that was before
fucked up
Riyadh
though.
season stuff
Yeah,
popped
but
off.
fucked up though, isn't it? That was Riyadh season. That was it was Jeddah season. That was Jeddah season.
Oh yeah,
Different one, same country. That was Jeddah season though.
And then and that was that was your first.
No, I still have like
your
flashback. I know.
First world title shot at bantamweight for the IBO title.
Yeah.
Against Mitchell Banquez, who was 18-1 from Venezuela.
Yeah.
Afro Latino.
What's that got to do with it though?
I'm just saying.
Who cares if he could be a white? He could be anything.
No, but it's just context.
The race don't really matter, does it?
No, but you talk about your genetics.
Talking about my bloodline.
Yeah, and I'm talking about his.
Okay, but no one cares about that guy.
Why not?
No one cares about him.
Everyone has got a story. So,
do you want to hear his story?
No, we're not. We're talking about your story. So that fight, it was your first world title fight. How did you feel going into it? How was the camp?
I fucked up, man. Like, look, the thing is,
what's your reflection of the fight?
I'm not gonna sit here and say the boring shit. Like, I trained shit, blah blah blah. I fucked 4 girls the night before. I'm not gonna say all this shit. Yeah. What I'm gonna say is the better guy beat me on the day, and I don't make excuses. Real men don't make excuses. If I don't perform, I don't perform. It's my own fault. But it's about how a man comes back.
Yeah, minor setback for a major comeback.
Straight after that, I go back to Africa, pick up the African title.
4 straight wins inside the
I then knock
Egypt.
out Luis Melendez, who fought for 3 world titles. Then picked up 2 mediocre wins against journeyman. One of the guys there actually, Yanis Putskins, he completed the rounds against Lewis Ritson.
Okay.
I fucking knocked him out cold in 90 seconds.
Okay.
Out cold, Sarge. Lewis Ritson won the British title outright in the space of 4 rounds. He was a super lightweight.
Yeah.
I knocked the same guy he fought out in 90 fucking seconds, Tony.
Yeah.
And I was bantamweight. Out cold. I thought I killed him.
Yeah.
I thought I fucking killed him. Yeah. He's out cold, Sarge.
No, I hear you. But let's get through this. So yeah, 4 wins inside the distance in Egypt, Germany, Latvia. You picked up the African boxing title in Egypt. Oh yeah, so some people, as you know, some people want to know
how
are you eligible?
Obviously,
I know how, but I want you to explain to the viewers. Wait, let me finish the questions, please. Explain how you are eligible to fight for the African title.
Basically, I want to make it clear to the camera that I am 101% of pure Indian man. Yeah, my genetics is pure Indian. That you could do an ancestry test on me. There's no outside DNA anywhere. I'm pure Indian.
What part of India are your family from? Your blood?
Maharashtra and Gujarat.
Okay.
And I'm very proud of them states. You know, I'm a direct descendant of Shivaji Maharaj, one of the greatest Maharajas of India. He's part of the Maratha Empire. That's the bloodline I come from.
Okay.
15, 16 generations ago, I would have been like, hi, granddad. That's my guy, yeah? And it's important that people know that. So the way I managed to fight for that is a lot of Indians, South Asians, moved to East Africa. So like my mum, even though she's pure Indian, she was born in Kenya, Mombasa.
Okay.
But she's pure Indian. I think it's important to emphasize that, you know? And she was born there. So on my birth certificate, when it says my mum's name, it says her birthplace. And I showed that to the African Boxing Union representative, and he was like, you can fight for it. Actually, when I fought for it, they actually changed the rules after, because the amount of people in the UK that complained about that. They wanted people now, you have to have an African passport or citizenship. Because of that way I fought for it, people got jealous. You know, a lot of jealous people in this world out there.
Yeah, that's not. That's
so I wasn't even able to defend my title because they changed it literally a couple of weeks after I done. I think it's a couple of months because the guy wanted me to defend it, and then he come back to me and says you can't defend it now because we've changed the rules.
Okay, because remember, this is not the first of its kind. Because if we remember, the great Tyson Fury, he boxed for the Irish title.
But I don't care about
against,
Tyson Fury. We're talking about me.
Martin
here.
Rogan. No, but I'm saying he was eligible, but he's got a British passport. He was born in England, but he managed to win the Irish title, and there was no ifs or buts or qualms. You know, there was Ian Lewison who won the
WBO Asia Pacific. Actually, the WBO have changed the rules as well now. For you to fight for a specific regional title from there, you have to be from there, if that makes sense. Before it used to be one opponent had to be from there. Yeah. Does that make sense? Obviously, me, I'm African. Like I can fight for any African title. Yeah. I proved it, like with the logistic stuff. But it's like AJ being British. AJ's obviously, if you've done a DNA test on him, he's gonna come out with Nigerian or something. Yes, Nigerian. Yeah. Same thing with me. Like I can, my mum being from there was how I was able to fight for it.
So your dad's Indian as well.
Pure Indian.
Okay.
Big Indian guy with a ponytail.
Okay. Oh, you kept on something.
There's rumors, you know, that ain't this right, Tony?
I've heard these rumors. Yeah.
So yeah, I heard. Well, no, we'll get to that later on because I saw you write something. So we'll get to those two. So then you fought Innocent Everest in Tanzania. You fought him before. Yeah. And it was a TKO victory. Yeah. Something about a low blow.
No, it was a legit shot.
Okay, so he was just.
Watch the fight. He got fucked up.
Okay.
He got fucked.
Then you had 9 straight wins inside the distance. 5.
No, but talking about the draw, because obviously you mentioned the draw. I'm not gonna have negative stuff about me because the draw's negative, right?
Yeah.
So with the draw, because you can see it on the record, right?
Yeah. These are all in my notes. But
I'm obviously going to talk about it. Like they used analog scales. Yeah, analog scales, and it was a super flyweight fight, and apparently I weighed 50 kilos, and I know I weren't 50 kilos. That's in between fly and fly. Yeah, and he weighed like 54 or whatever, and they said to me, "Oh, what do you want to do?" And I was just like, well, "Fuck, just let it go over the line, innit? Like, beat him before, I'll beat him again." But it was close. It was a harder fight the second time. He felt a lot bigger, a lot stronger. But obviously, I had to make some serious, and he didn't have to.
But that's the ego, because I've
is the ego
before, where I beat a guy.
You fought him again. You don't mind giving the weight.
I was ill.
Yeah.
But and my mum's like, because I was in bed even up on the day of the fight. She was like, "Don't do it." I was like, "I beat him before, man. I beat him
Chiefed
again."
him up, beat him up again, and you're licking him with some shots, and you're like, "He's famine now.
No,
what's going on?"
Didn't have the same energy. Got beat.
No, because I know, Sarge, if I catch a man clean, I don't care what weight he is, he's getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually going to say a funny story. I was sparring, and Tony was there, sparring in Ghana against a former Ryan Garcia opponent, Emmanuel the Gameway Tego.
Yes.
Yeah, he went 12 rounds with Ryan Garcia.
I remember this.
This is a funny story. Yeah, I'm going to tell the God's honest truth about this as well. Yeah.
Was you there?
He was there.
No, do you know what? I want Tony to tell it because sometimes it's better when it's someone else telling it rather than you blowing. Because then people say you're embellishing.
I want him to get more into this as well. So it's good.
Your outside perspective.
Yeah. So you're sparring this guy, and he's getting fucked up. Those just getting their shit beat.
Who's getting back? Who's getting back?
He's getting his shit back at him. He says, I'm gonna do 6 rounds with this guy. Tony's pretty good, isn't it? I says, all right. He goes, look, if he starts going left, you're a lot bigger than him. I'm gonna need you to jump in. And I was skipping there, like just watching the sparring, innit? See him get licked up, innit? Fuck, I'm gonna have to jump in here and help him, innit? So I ran off, got my head guard, got my gum shield out of here, thump. I thought he's fucking done him, innit? Fucking, I run back. Guy's on the floor.
Oh, wow.
It's him. And he's looking at me like all shocked. And I got a gum shield in my mouth. And I'm just looking at him like, how the fuck did you was getting fucked? You was getting fucked up. How did you do that? When we got out and sitting in the taxi going back, I looked at him here and he just signed like this and he goes, genetics, bro. Genetics.
I was getting fucked, man. Like, I wasn't bleeding or anything, but my nose felt like it was fucked. I was getting all scratches across my face.
Is it the ones where you can smell your blood?
Yeah, and you could taste a bit of it as well, yeah.
It goes through your brain down.
No, but the shot,
horrible.
when I hit him with the shot, it was, have you seen when Maurice Hope boxed Wilfred Benitez?
Yes.
It felt like that, like just boom. And then
I like that you mentioned that. That's annals of history style boxing.
Yeah.
So that means you know your boxing.
No, but I don't want to sound like I'm taking digs at Maurice Hope because Maurice Hope's...
No, I'm saying, no, we're talking about like legendary
serious
old
fighter.
school fights because some people think that us young guys, that all we know is
Yeah, the
current
modern
recent
day,
boxing.
like the Floyds and
Yeah,
the
like we
yeah,
don't
yeah.
watch the old school guys. So, yeah.
Well, Wilfred Benitez beat Antonio Cervantes for his world title. That's at 17.
Yes.
Antonio Cervantes is the greatest Colombian fighter to ever live. 100. What Colombian fighter is better than Antonio Cervantes?
I'd have to do a poll on that, Let
There's
us know in the
no
comment section,
South
guys.
American fighter that's greater than Antonio Cervantes at all. Even Colombians would say that. I've beaten 2 of them. I even speak to him about this. He's the greatest. He's famous out there. He's
you can't say
superstar.
it's not South American ever.
No,
'Cause when
Colombian.
Oh, yeah, because you said South American.
Okay, no, but if you
Because
talk
obviously Roberto Duran and
yeah, that's more Central American though, isn't it?
no Panama.
Yeah, that's in the Caribbean, sort of like just pushing out of it.
It's Caribbean. Yeah. It's kind of.
You're talking that South American in that little section there, Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay,
Venezuela,
Venezuela.
Ecuador, Chile.
Antonio Cervantes he's the guy, man.
Salvador Sanchez.
Not better than that's Mexico, isn't it?
Is he?
Salvador Sanchez is Mexico. You had the little permy looking Neeraj
the-
Goyat type of afro. Yeah, nah, Cervantes is amazing, bro. If you actually looking at textbook Earlsfield type boxing, yeah,
Okay.
that's Cervantes.
Yeah.
Straight shots, good footwork, judge of distance is phenomenal. That's how when Wilfred Benitez beat him at 17. Like, Tony's trying to get laid at 17, and Antonio Cervantes is winning world titles at 17.
But I had girlfriends at 17. What are you
But
talking about?
I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm gonna have to. Those in the comment section, let us know. Let us know. Is he the greatest South
Easy.
American fighter of all time?
One of
I
them.
thought you was gonna say in the comment section, let us know if
Tony got laid back.
what he's gonna do me dirty.
No. We're not doing all that. So yeah, you had 9. Then you had 9 wins all inside the distance. 5 of those being fights in Ghana. 1 being in the Tolworth Recreational Centre.
No, I won all in Ghana. I think there was a.
No, you
'cause I
had
bought
9 in Ghana.
No, I fought
No,
Juma
sorry,
Fundi in
5 in
Tanzania.
Ghana. Some was in Tanzania and
Yeah,
Zanzibar.
Ramadan Kabela was Tanzania as well. Yeah, man, I'm fucking it hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you didn't box in the entire 2022. Was
Yeah.
that due to the pandemic?
No, the pandemic was before that. I was still fighting in the pandemic. It was 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2020, 2021, because it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2 year thing.
I won the
what happened in
Commonwealth title
2022?
during that. 2022. After I beat someone for the WBO Global and the IBF Intercontinental, I'm world ranked at everyone. WBA, WBO, IBF, IBO. I'm ranked at everyone. I'm trying to get like a world title fight now because I deserve it at this point.
Yeah.
I deserve it. I remember having a conversation with Benjamin Shalom. Yeah, you know the idiot who's trying to break Sky Sports at the moment with some bullshit fucking matches, all female. That's bullshit. It's
So
bullshit.
you didn't rate the
I don't rate
Clarissa
no-
Shields Savannah Marshall card.
They were giving tickets out to people, £20 tickets. We're not in a third world country where you got to give BTEC
I'm
prices.
saying the card, the actual fights.
No,
Alicia Baumgardner versus Michaela Mayer.
no.
I rated that.
I want to see me on there. I want to see
You're
some
not a woman.
Indian represented. I don't care about a woman's card. I care about
You
me,
put Sangeeta on there.
brother. That's Tony. That's all Tony. That's nothing to do with me.
Okay.
They're both Punjabi. They're both Sikh. That's nothing
You
to
are
do with me.
so out of order.
No, I'm being no, bro. I've got to be
We
real.
signed this girl as a fighter to help her because we're trying to help
Bro,
South Asian
I
boxers.
helped her. I got the title she's got apart from the WBC
Actually,
India
we
one.
did well. We got her a shot at world title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did quite
That
well.
was
She
my
could've- she
links,
could've
my
been on that
connections, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, why weren't she on that card? I want some Indian representation there. Why not have her there?
Maybe the next one. It's always the next one.
There is the next one. The one that
Royal Albert Hall.
that bollocks, yeah, that crap, yeah.
Yeah.
Brother,
So, yeah, you were saying. So yeah, you didn't box that year. So how was you able to support yourself? Because it must have been hard.
bro, people need to understand things here with
He's a
boxing.
gigolo. That's what he is. That's what he is. Like,
Nah, I'm
he
not.
gets
I'm
paid
not.
to sleep with women. He's not denying
How
it.
was you able to support yourself?
Look, people need to understand that boxing isn't the only sort of income people can do. Boxing's a hobby to me right now.
Yeah.
Straight up hobby. I do it for a bit of fun, a bit of bants. I like fighting. I like doing stuff like that. I prefer lifting weights now personally, but I'm like I would say, obviously I don't know, like on the camera I might look really skinny right now, but I'm like an amateur bodybuilder right now. Eating 2 tubs of Ben and Jerry's a day, the 12 dozen box of Krispy Kremes. Get that
Well, you
brought
can
to
get
me.
through 12, yeah?
Easy.
Wow.
Easy. Me and my boys sometimes when we're gaming, I've got a friend called Money Man Mo, Big H. Money Man Mo done 36 Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah, but
in the
Money
space
Man Mo is 20 stone plus, bro. He's a
He's
big
6'5"
dude.
and like 150 kg. He's a big dude, but
Okay.
I'm talking he ate 36 in front of me. So I thought, if I can't do 12, what kind of a man am I? So I do that.
Yeah, so what? Yeah, so. Yeah,
How do I support myself? Just just that's a bit of everything.
What's your favourite snack, Dan?
winning? What's
What's Danny's favourite
Hold on,
He
let
said,
him
you know,
answer.
you know,
Let him
yeah.
answer.
Just a bit of everything, innit? Like the Indian Del Boy, you know what I'm saying? Just different things.
So, and then there was the pandemic. You wasn't able to box as well. Remember?
Yeah.
So how was you able to? What was you doing in that time?
Yeah, we don't need to go into details about what I was doing then.
In the words,
Is that
in
why
the-
you had 3 phones last time on the show?
Something constructive I was doing. That's all we need to say.
in
Working at Taj Jewellers?
in the words
In
of
Southport?
a man whose name begins with D, Tony's got money.
Okay.
I hate when you do this to me. You put me on
No,
the
he
spot,
said it.
man.
He said it. Yeah.
All right. So, but okay. So then, how did you guys become friends? How long have you lot known each other? Have you always known each other? Or?
I was gonna when he made his debut. I should have been because I was with Frank Warren then. He
Yes.
fought in a. He was because he doesn't like saying this. Yeah, he was managed by Prince Nassim. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you lot know. I'm gonna get, but you know Prince Nassim Hamid. When
Yeah.
I was in Poland in Wrocław for Daniel Dubois.
Yeah,
Usyk,
his son was on. As well.
yeah, he was on the debut, but he done my shahada for me.
Oh, you reverted to becoming a Muslim, yeah?
Converted,
Yeah, reverted. Muslims believe they're born Muslim, don't they?
yeah. Well, I'll say I'm converted.
Converge, yeah. Okay, so you're basically he managed Big T, and he done fuck all for Big T, man. I'm gonna be honest with you.
TNT. Tony Montana.
Forget the TNT. You call him Tony Montana. There's Tony fucking Singh, mate. So it is Tony Singh right there.
Bro, I got stitched up hard on that fight, man. So all the other fighters, it was a debut fight. I don't know what it was. Apparently that the guy matching my fight, Naz slapped him or something in the past and they had the hump. So when he matched me up to get beat instead of having like a nice easy debut. So I went out for my debut and the guy tried to fucking kill me. And I saw bare tickets on that. It was like a time I could have really exploded onto the scene. They had other Indian fighters on there. It's like what they thought is, let's just screw him over, make him look stupid on the show and let the other fighters take his audience. That's blatantly what happened. Granted, I could fight and I got the win and I got through it. But bruv, it's like...
But it wasn't smooth sailing as
It
supposed
wasn't
to be.
smooth sailing. It was a good thing that I could actually flip and fight and I wasn't like no fake
The
Instagram
thing
boxer.
is,
Like.
Tony never had much amateur background. I think like what 15, 20 fights, something like that.
Yeah, not a lot,
Even
no.
if that, like
And he fought
like a
75
handful.
kilos as well.
And he was doing the white collar stuff, weren't he? Yeah.
No, but even as an amateur, he was fighting that.
Cruiserweight.
Yeah.
He's fought a cruiserweight in the
Yeah,
amateur.
81.
Yeah,
Yeah,
amateur,
wow.
I was fighting 81.
And he
yeah.
fought 90 before us as
I
well.
fought a 90 as well, yeah.
That's heavyweight.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
fought a heavyweight as
amateur.
amateur as
Yeah,
well, yeah.
amateur heavyweight. He's fought that. Yeah, he's fought some crazy weights, but
That's why when I
like-
get licked now,
yeah,
it doesn't even budge me, bro. Like, I'm so used to sparring
Getting
bigger
licked by
guys,
bigger
fighting
guys.
bigger guys. Like, the
but
smaller guys, I can walk through 'em.
I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is this is my boy, yeah. So I'm gonna just say what it is. If you look at the way Naz's son is being looked after, it's not to the same level that he was doing with him.
Yeah, but you're always going to look after your kids more.
But then why sign him? Why? It's personal to me because you signed him. I've had my time wasted in signed contracts. I've done more. After 8 months on my own work, I'm number 10 in the world with the WBO. And 2 years of having my cock in my hand doing nothing. I know what it's like to be messed around.
Yeah.
And it hurts more when I see my boy getting messed around.
Yeah. So how did you lot become friends though?
No, we was always friends. Like we knew each other and stuff. And
So
then
had a lot of mutual friends.
Mutual
as well,
friends
so
as
always knew
well.
of each other.
So you're from west.
Nah,
Yeah, so
he's
he
from
said he
West.
went to school in like South away. I grew up in Hayes.
So it's
So I
kind of the
wasn't-
same thing.
that was literally like a town away.
The man
So we had a lot of mutual friends.
I knew of him. He
each
come
other.
down to the Dale doing some sparring with Dion Drummer. Now you think that's crazy? Dion Drummer was he's a cruiserweight, ain't he?
Yes.
He's in there with him. They're both slugging it out.
That's some guy because Dion can fight, man.
I know.
He's fucking
I
hard.
know.
Champion.
Sparred him,
He
bro.
won it by knocking everyone out as well.
Yeah. I remember he knocked out
He got
Waddy
to
Camacho.
He got to the final the first year. I think he lost to some white. Was it Simon Barkley? Someone beat him in the first year in the finals, and then the next 2 years he won them straight.
Yeah, he's light skinned. Simon Barkley.
Simon Barkley, yeah.
Yeah.
Or was it Warren Bass that he lost to in the first year? Someone beat him in the first year, and then he ended up winning the next 2 years back to back. Good fighter, Dion. Do you think he would have beat Obed? I have this conversation with
Obed,
Obed.
massive though compared to.
Bro, they were both doing light heavy.
well,
Yeah, they both did. Yeah, even though Dion wasn't the biggest, because he, because there's big guys in light heavy, like at Cruz at them times, like Richie Riappor,
Waddy Camacho was there as well.
Camacho,
Waddy and Dion had a sick fight once in
Richard,
the ABAs.
what's his name?
My boy Marcus as well. I think Marcus was the weight below actually.
Yeah, so there's some good guys. So okay, so then that's how
He
you
didn't want to
become
say
friends.
who would win, did he?
That's it.
He didn't want to say who would win.
I don't know because I don't know. Probably Obed. Obed had the
I
better
think
pedigree.
I think Dion's hit. He's easy to hit compared to Obed.
Yeah.
So I think the cleaner shots would have come from Obed.
Yeah, Obed.
A longer period, maybe Dion might have beat him. But
Yeah, but over like 4-2s.
Obed don't like being hit though.
Yeah, no one does.
Bro, I skimmed the pad once, hit Obed, and legs all went.
Okay. So, but yeah, 4-2s.
And he's about 130 kilos right now.
Yeah.
Skimmed the pad,
But
hit him, legs went.
He's probably less than that now because
He's trimmed down a bit. He
yeah,
has lost down a
he
bit.
has
Yeah,
trimmed
he
down
might
some-
be like 110 now. Yeah,
Yeah, big ups to Obed, man. He's doing good things.
he's a good fighter as well.
So then, so you lot, so then what's the story? I know you lot boxed. So you boxed on the Black Box Global show, and then you lot went off.
Global?
Yeah, so you lot went off
Okay.
to do the Platinum Punch. The Platinum Punch.
No, He's gonna say
let's
no
not,
to
let's
it.
not even
He's
call
gonna
it
say
platinum
that.
punch. We made brown worldwide. Yeah, because there's no representation with geezers like us. So like, obviously, there's like, I want to throw it out there. I'm proud to be brown, innit?
Yeah.
I'm very proud.
So tell us how the Platinum Punch brand came about.
But if you saw the viewing figures, yeah, the online viewing figures, we nearly broke Google's fucking internet connection to hold like 30,000 people.
let's-
live.
let's-
Because
be
remember,
real- let's be real.
I was meant to be a commentator on
Oh,
that.
that's for the show. Yeah, we was just doing a show to just hopefully raise some cash to like push it into other boxing stuff.
Let Tony get the word
I
in.
was
Edgeways,
going to
please.
say we did want you as a commentator, but then we did think that we've got like a lot of girls and stuff on the thing that we want on the camera, like doing, because obviously sex sells. So we're trying to get the girls to promote and stuff. We thought if we've got guys commentating, it's gonna lose views. You know, we want maximum
We didn't
views,
even
but-
have commentators.
Oh, okay.
We didn't even do like we just done the
We did.
videos.
We had
like,
the
that was just a presenter.
Presenter,
interviewing
sorry, yeah,
people.
yeah.
We didn't do commentator.
Oh, you meant talking? Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
do
for
that
the
on the-
fights.
yeah,
We
nah,
didn't even
didn't
do that. We
We
didn't even do
We
that.
just had actual interviews
so
after. and
Just a
before
small
the
show.
fight, yeah.
Just a small show.
Okay. But no, it's good that you've not done that. It was a sit down dinner show type thing.
Yeah, half
Yeah,
in
yeah.
With curry and all that.
Oh, curry.
No,
Curry.
that's what you said.
No, but
I'm
wait,
just
told me
stitching you up. I'm just stitching you up.
Hey,
man.
don't try and get me out of here like that. You know, BAME to the world.
we obviously inspired
Krypton
the
Conan,
food inside the Caribbean as well, with our spices and stuff.
Oh, you're funny.
We had
did.
rice.
We got
We
that
did.
from we got that from
No, you
the
got that from-
Arawak Indians actually.
Got that from the Indians that come over.
No.
There's a lot of Indians in the Caribbean.
There is in
So,
Trinidad
yeah.
and in
In
Guyana.
even in Jamaica as well.
There's a few, not that many.
All the doctors.
No,
A lot of the doctors are Indian.
they're not. Most of them are Afro-Caribbean. Remember when we came over in the Windrush, we was the original doctors. That's why we, we came over to do the medical field, build up the transport for London, all that kind of thing. Just do your history.
Bro,
We built this country.
Indians built this country.
No, Caribbean built this country.
First of all, there wouldn't
why there's
even
a Windrush line.
wouldn't even be a United Kingdom if Indians didn't fight in the war. Let's just clarify
true,
that.
my
Caribbeans
great-grand-
came fucked
No,
in the war too.
look at the numbers we brought. We brought more numbers than everyone else combined on our own.
Yeah, because it's how many of you?
Irrelevant. We won it for you
percentages
guys.
versus who came.
Look, at the end of-
For us, it wasn't our war.
you thought no, but you're here now.
Yeah,
You're here now, innit? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm saying it was the English.
Look, I
British
had this
war.
debate with Sam Mullins all the time at Churchill's Boxing Club.
Yeah, but I'm not Anglo-Saxon.
No, but we won the war for England.
No, but so did the Afro.
Nah, the numbers I'm gonna lie.
We've been put on the front line.
You guys, there was no line. We were the line.
we were the line.
out.
Bro, you
Look at even
pushed
Hollywood.
out,
Ain't it
man.
the black man who dies in the movie first?
Yeah, that's true. I agree
Yeah,
with that.
yeah, look at Hollywood, front line.
We don't even get in Hollywood.
Yeah, we don't even get
We're
in
Indian
Hollywood.
guys in Hollywood.
They put us in
When do you
Bollywood.
see people like me in Hollywood? You don't see that. At least you're getting in the films.
are,
At least you're in the films.
Hey, we ain't even got a superhero.
I'm sitting at home with my cock in my hand with nothing. Nothing. No
homeless.
representation.
Okay, so
No, but I need to make that clear that you guys could have sat at home and we would have still won the war without you
I don't know
guys.
about that.
No.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
Sheer numbers.
Not just
Well,
sheer, I wouldn't say that.
genetic.
I wouldn't say sheer numbers and genetics. Do you know why? Do you know why? We're gonna So let's get political.
Yeah, let's get
so,
it.
So you see when we all got to England, yeah,
Yeah.
and you had the Teddy Boys and the skinheads and the NFs.
Yeah, yeah.
Who was the one on the road?
This
rocking
should
up
have
the
been-
night?
That was my uncles.
Bruv, it was the Jamaicans who
No,
had to
it
do
wasn't,
work.
man.
No.
Oh, come on,
Bruv,
man.
it was
So
the
Nigel
brown man
Ben,
that did
yeah,
it.
when he's out there
He's
fighting
Bayesian.
with, when he's
He's
fighting,
Bayesian.
yeah, okay, yeah, this is even better, yeah? He's out there getting chiefed up by some big Indian guy with a ponytail.
I don't know,
Sitting
East
there
London-
in
East London-
an
East London's a-
article, he put himself out there saying he's covered in claret. His face is covered in claret.
The article
Whose
didn't
side
say
was
that.
he on?
He didn't say that. He said he got into a fight with
he
an
got into a
Indian
fight
man.
and he said his own face was covered in claret. It's an article he put out
But
there.
was it his claret or the man's claret?
Why is his face going to be covered with next man's claret? Obviously,
the man's
Nigel's
blood's splattering.
No, his own blood flying out
Well,
there.
I'm going to speak to Nigel and we're going to get the.
Are you going to ask him about his, opinions on certain matters that he wants, what he's tweeting out there? You know,
I will actually.
Nigel bought Tommy Robinson.
I will.
You will do that, yeah?
Yes, I will.
You will do that.
Yes.
You know, I quite like the chocolate bar Bounty, and I like to drink coconuts. Just
Ooh,
saying.
That's deep.
I'm just saying I just randomly, you know, if I'm autistic, I like to just randomly say things as well. You know, I like the chocolate bar Bounty and I like to drink coconuts when I'm in Africa.
Okay. All right.
You know, he talks about being the Dark Destroyer, doesn't he?
Yeah, he is. He was.
No, I am the real definition of the Dark Destroyer.
Okay. The brown bomber.
No,
two.
the Dark Destroyer, and I mean that literally. Look at my record.
Yeah.
I am the real Dark Destroyer.
Okay. So.
Crippled more people than polio and took over Africa worse than the
using
HIV.
Undertaker's bars.
Let's just call
Undertaker's
it.
bars.
Let's
You think I
call
don't know that bar?
Let's call it what
I'm a
it
wrestling
is.
man as well, you know.
Let's call it what it is, though. Crippled more people than polio and took over Africa quicker than the HIV, bro.
Okay.
That's facts. Look at the record.
Yeah, the record's
The
good.
real Dark Destroyer.
Okay. So
Not
where did
some
you...
guy who supports Tommy Robinson and then accuses we get called racist when we... What do you mean we? What do you mean we? No, I know how you're trying to like just evade away from this.
No, because I want to get back to...
I don't like Nigel.
Who put in the work against the NFs and
It was the
BNP?
shut up and job. It was his dad. His dad's people.
Oh, a lot shared up in job, man.
I don't even know who my dad is.
Maybe
Yeah, but-
up in Kenton and them areas, but when it comes to...
Bro, West London, injection shut up and job.
we're
His
talking
people
about
put it
South London.
Talking about West London. I don't care about South London. What am I going to care about that?
That's where it's...
I'm from West London.
Yeah, but we're talking...
The house prices.
Come on.
The house prices in West London.
Them
are-
man there. It was the Jamaica putting in the
No,
work.
it was the Indians.
No, it wasn't.
It
Come
was
on.
literally
History shows.
Bro, it was the shut up and
Get in the comment section, people. Let's keep it a buck today. But anyways, so
shit
what's
went
your issue with Isaac
Nigel.
Lowe?
Now forget Isaac, yeah. Nigel is a fucking idiot. His ugly son, Harvey Ben, whatever his name is, yeah, that fool. His mum who used to do a little dance for people
Harvey?
and
Harvey.
It's the
Harley.
Harley.
kind of a name is Harley.
Like
That's
Harley
a girl's
Davidson.
name.
Harley Davidson.
Harley quit.
Harley Davidson.
Oh, the bike.
Yeah.
Bro, his mum used to be
I
sitting
knew
on
that was
tables,
coming.
yeah?
I knew that was
Used to
coming.
be sitting on tables, doing a little dance for people while they were throwing their little...
I thought you was about to say because his mum get rid like a bike.
I
or
don't
something.
think... Mum
I thought
probably
you was
did
gonna say
get
some
rid
shit
like a
that.
bike, yeah?
Anything said on here is the matter of the opinion of Mr. Prince Patel and...
No, this is what she put out there in articles herself. That's how Nigel met her. She was doing a little dance in private bars for Nigel.
Oh, really?
Getting the snatch out. Doing little dances for Nigel.
Okay.
Yeah? That's how Connor and Harley are born like 4 days apart or whatever it is. Yeah, what kind of a man is that to cheat on your wife, Nigel? To commit adultery? What kind of a man are you, Nigel? You're a scumbag. That's what you are.
So moving on to
No. He's a scumbag.
I know, but we've got time. So
You got time to keep listening?
No, but I'm saying Tony.
Look, we
so
don't
last
like
time out.
we do not like Nigel. Yeah, Connor's gonna fight Chris now. We know that. Yeah,
Yes. April
the
26th.
big ugly, weird looking guy with the pubic hair, Harvey or Harley. Either me or Tony can fight him. Okay. Tony don't like calling guys out. Yeah, but he's what 160 I think he is. Harley.
About that, yeah.
160. Look, I might be fighting Josh Clotty at 160, but this guy, fight Tony.
I'll take that fight.
He's 9-2.
So
That's
we're
a
gonna
good
get on-
fight.
But that's what I'm trying to get onto. Because
Yeah.
obviously last time out, obviously we spoke about your life story, career. So we're gonna take off from that last bit. So since then, you've had 4 fights. One being in Tolworth, where you got disqualified for the persistent low blows. What happened in that fight? Why was you punching man in his
Yo, slam me on the floor, innit? Someone
his privates?
Book his privates up, bro.
What did he do?
Bruv, so we got into like is it called a clinch or something?
Yeah.
Instead of breaking from the clinch, he like spun me and slammed me on the floor. I'm like fucking up my back, bruv.
Okay,
Oh, like Prince Nassim did to Caesar.
Pause.
Yeah, innit? I thought,
let me just put this.
why are you
on
gonna
there.
put this flipping
No,
idiot
I
on
have
there?
to
Why
do
are you
this.
gonna put
Alright.
this idiot in there, bro?
Take a look at that. Take a look at that, yeah? That, yeah? Take a look at that, Tony, yeah?
Get this. I'm trying to chat about my fight. He took my
Hold
face,
on,
man, bro.
He's got... Look at him.
Hold on, you've
Yeah?
had a solid time. Hold on. So you fought Leicester Esper, and then you had 3 fights in Africa. Adam Mishro, you dropped him twice in the 9th round, and you won on points.
Yeah.
Wide in Tanzania, and in your last 2 fights, you won inside the distance in Ghana. You won the pugilistic syndicate of Tanzanian super welterweight title. How was you eligible for that?
Only one of the fighters had to be from Tanzania.
Anyone can fight for that. You could be 2 white guys. It's not the official Tanzanian title. It's just a title. It's like
Because you won that as well.
Yeah, I've won that before, yeah. I'm not Tanzanian.
Yeah, and you won that in Ghana.
No, I didn't win that in Ghana. I won it in Egypt. And then I won it in Tanzania as well, in Zanzibar.
I thought one of the fighters had to be.
No.
Oh, they changed it.
The IBO do with their All Africa. One of them has to be. The WBO used to do one. I explained this earlier. Like certain belts say one of them have to be. The WBA, we got Brad Towns in it. The Pan Africa one, only one of them have to be African.
And then you also won the IBO All Africa title. As well, Tony. So
basically an IBO regional title.
Yeah, and then last time out, you won the UBO super middleweight title versus a guy 10-2 with 10 KOs. What was his power like then? Because he's 10
Fucking
wins,
hurt,
10
bro.
knockouts. Surely he must be able to crack a bit, innit?
Of course.
So what was it
Fucking
like?
hurt, bro.
Yeah.
All I can remember, he hit me in the side of the head. Bro, I saw stars, man. And I thought, you know what? Fucking, I better just move. Yeah, and I started moving around. This idiot convinced me to take the fight. He goes, bro, I reckon you'll outbox him, you know? These guys can punch, but they're not the best movers. You'll outbox him. So I thought, all right, let me run around for a little bit. Then out the blue, I just thought, fuck this. I just threw one big overhand right. I licked him on the side of the jaw. And my guy's eyes just rolled and he stumbled and everything like that. Then it turned the whole fight round because I thought, all right, he knows I could lick him back now.
When I saw that, I was watching the first because I was on after him, so I was watching the first like 30 seconds. I'm seeing Tony getting licked up. Then I'm thinking, oh fuck, man, do I need to go back to the change room just to make sure I'm ready? Yeah. And then I see like Tony running around trying to move away, lands a big right on him. I'm like, yeah, I need to go get changed now because I thought he was gonna knock him out at that point because the guy's legs all completely went. Then it went on like till around 8 or 9.
Yeah. But I was just picking at him after that. It wasn't that difficult. Yeah. What he was trying to do is like, He just had like really good at bursts. But because I kept moving, a lot of the African guys are not great movers. They're good punchers.
Yeah.
So as long as you can keep moving and turn them, they want to sit there and trade off. So just don't trade with them.
Yeah. So what is it you're looking to do 2025? What's the goals and ambitions?
2025, we're in talks. I want to do like a big super fight, man. Like I've won titles now. The titles are sort of losing the excitement fight for titles. It needs to be like
credibility.
It's like it needs to be something like a super fight everyone's gonna see. There's a fighter that I really want to fight. Is an Indian fighter.
Yeah.
His name's Neeraj Goyat. I don't think he's the best fighter, but he's got a great following. He's got a good record, and he's rated highly in India, and he's been on the Netflix cards and everything. So that's the fight I'm pushing for.
What weight is he?
He last fought at super middle, but I'll be honest, we would probably both come down to middle for that fight 'cause we're too small for super middle.
Okay, yeah.
But he's a legit pro, like, and he's fighting on all these cards. It's a good fight, man. You got, like, we're from both villages, not too far from each other, and bro, like, if I get my hands in, man, I'll smash him up. And on that stage and that scene to beat him, bro, it does numbers, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. So then also, with you, Prince, have you thought about fighting any Indian fighters? You know, there's guys like Faizan Anwar, 19-0, who beat Harley Ben.
Harley Ben, he beat that
Harley
guy.
Ben. You know, there's Sangar Chowdhury, who's a lightweight.
Look.
Sehran Sandhu, 12-0, 12
only
KOs at lightweight. Ash K. Chandal, 14-0 and 19 KOs. Lalinding.
There's a guy called Sukhdeep Batty from Canada. He's born in India. That's someone I could potentially fight. He just fought for an IBO world title. Couldn't do what I done. Yeah. Obviously, it can only be one that wins a legit world title in India. But yeah, you know what? To be honest, why do I want to fight? The only person I want Indians to do well. Yeah. So why am I going to fight these guys to try and beat them? So I'd prefer them to go fight other people. But I'll tell you who I wouldn't mind fighting, which is who he just said, is Neeraj Goyat. He won his WBC Asia titles at welterweight. I believe Neeraj isn't a good fighter.
You said you want him to do well.
And I want Indians to do well, but...
No, hold on, wait. Let's get this out there. The truth is...
Neeraj is a fake,
This guy is a fraud.
He was supposed to fight Khan when I went to Saudi. Yeah. He pulled out.
Yeah.
And
you
I
made
believe...
us look stupid.
Make
so
us look bad.
You had the chance to do the India v Pakistan rivalry. One of the biggest rivalries you could ever do. For any fight, it's a great fight. And you pulled out, especially against Amir Khan.
I was at the press conference and I saw him as well. Like he's a joke. He's got this weird.
Look into his record. You can see it's heavily padded.
Very padded.
His career best win. Everyone that I've beaten in my last 3 fights beat everyone on his record.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a bullshit for him to get what he's getting out of boxing.
He lost to a guy who was 0-1 or something. He's fought. He's
won the same title. He's never progressed. He's won the same title 3 times.
He's just thrown his mouth around.
He's just known how to manipulate his way up to make himself look like a star.
But he's got stupid permed haircut. If I was to fight him, I'll slap the perm out of him. And
yeah. So what about you want to fight the Grandmaster Joshua Clottey?
Yeah, the Grandmaster.
So also, you know, fighting out like in Ghana, what's it like fighting out in, say, Africa compared to the UK? What's the logistics like?
I like the sun.
Yeah.
I don't like the coldness. I hate the cold.
So I hate it too.
Yeah, it's painful.
Do you know what it reminds me of? You know when you see like the Miami Beach shows, like it's on the beach and like it's how they did the Matchroom show like that, didn't they?
In Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's like that. It's quite cool, man.
But the Josh Clottey issue is I'm the African Slayer. I am. I mean that figuratively. I mean that literally. I'm the African Slayer.
You know, some
Azuma Nelson nicknamed me that.
Yeah, but some people...
Azuma Nelson, the greatest African fighter of all time, said to me, "You're basically the African Slayer."
But are you fighting the best Africans?
Yeah.
The ones that are willing to step into the ring with me. Joseph Abego was scared. Okay. I was supposed to fight him a few years ago. He was scared.
No, because some people say
3-time world champion there.
That you're fighting low hanging fruit. Some people even say
people online.
No, but I'm saying people also.
There's a lot of stuff going on online. No, there's some Lily Phillips, Bonnie Blue situation. No, but I don't listen to what I see online. You know,
but you see some of this. So like, clear this up, because some people saying that there's some match fixing and people are diving in your fights.
What?
There was some because there was one fight they put up and it's like you didn't hit the guy and he went on the floor.
No, that's never happened. What fight is this? That's a serious accusation to be making.
That's a fight in Africa.
A fight in Africa.
Yeah, and then you said, and you posted, and instead you commented on it, And you said, "Oh yeah, from that angle."
Oh,
it does look a bit-
the Jumafundi fight. Yeah.
Yeah, so this, I'm only going by what I'm,
No.
I'm going for your page.
Yeah, that's cool. The Jumafundi fight. Basically, what happened was because you can only see the ending clip. But how many times have people thrown punches, hit them with a punch, then they're following through with another shot? The guy's already hurt with the punch previously and then falls over. So it's not always like, for example, imagine now me and Tony's in front of me. No, it's not even a delayed reaction. I've hit you with the right hand. You're hurt, you're dazing, and I miss with the left hook, let's say. It doesn't mean that the guy's just jumped on the floor. Think about it this way, Sarge.
No, but why don't you just reference that?
Yeah, the phantom punch. These things happen all the time. But like, all I'm saying in regards to this bullshit about match fixing or whatever, yeah? Think about someone from Africa who, let's say, hypothetically hasn't got much.
Yes.
He gets a name like Prince Patel on his record.
do
What does
anything
that do for his
yeah.
career? How many guys in the UK would like to fight the Prince Patel Slayer? Think about what that could do for a man's career.
There is a few in the UK. Why won't you fight them?
What? Who?
There's guys in the UK for you to fight.
Yeah,
put the money up your face.
Ahmed, Iqbal, Dickbal, Shitbal,
No,
can't.
no, there's ones
He's
in-
sitting there watching
there's
his
ones-
girl get
there's-
blacked and stretched by A to the J.
There's ones in lightweight.
Hold on, wait,
whatever.
Name these guys.
can we just touch on this, yeah?
Who are these guys?
So all these guys are saying we'll fight and do this, yeah? But look at the figures. Who's that girl that complained about fighting for 200K?
Terence Harper.
Caroline- no, Terry Harper.
Yeah.
Terence Harper.
So she complained
got
about
offered.
Terry.
No,
I
that's
let
her name,
him say
Terence. Yeah,
No,
Terence.
Terry.
Terence Harper, the free weight world champion bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah, that person, Terence Harper,
Terry Harper.
who beat Hannah Rankin. Terence Harper, who was offered 200K by Colin DeBar's team. Yeah, Colin DeBar's team
Caroline
offered.
DeBoer.
No, they're called Colin.
No,
At Repton,
Caroline.
they was referred to as Colin.
No,
They was.
Caroline. But
It was referred to as Colin at Repton.
no,
They said it
that's-
themselves.
She's my
They
friend,
said it.
man.
They
She's
said it.
cool.
But she called herself Colin.
When?
See, you don't know your friend that well, do you?
I've never heard her refer to herself like
So ask her when she was at Repton, they referred to her as Caroline or Colin.
Oh, don't piss off another big black heavyweight, man.
No,
Come
I'm not
on.
pissing off anyone. I'm just stating the facts. She used to be
Repton.
referred to as Colin
at Repton.
at Repton Boxing Club.
I'll ask her about that.
I want you to. I'm not saying this is an insult. This is a good fighter. But what I'm saying is she offered Terence Harper 200K. That's what Boxer offered them. She said, we offer Natasha Jonas 400K. These are fights, in my opinion, that ain't even big. I believe I'm worth more than this.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
So if you're coming to,
if he
you
fought
even
someone,
hummed
I would
like,
consider it a
I
bigger
agree
fight,
with
yeah.
that.
Yeah, but they'd have to be for world title fights though, because remember this is a unification they're dealing with.
No, but it's not about world title. You could have a British title fight that's paid more than a world title fight, depending on who's fighting for it. So it's not about what belt you're fighting for. It's about how big the fight is.
Yeah.
Yes. So who do you feel would be the great dance partner for you?
I believe Conor Benn needs some capital punishment. Obviously, he's fighting Eubank, but after that fight, I believe he deserves some serious capital punishment.
What about Dalton
Yeah.
Smith?
That's the way below, but he's
You
fighting.
fought 140 last time out.
No, 147.
No.
IBF. Bro, I know. Wait, I thought
The last fight.
He won it at
I
140,
have
yeah,
the
140.
letter
The
from
one
the
before that is
IBF
140, yeah.
saying
Oh, the one before that.
congratulations for being a champion.
Well, the one before that, you was 140. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might have weighed in that like around that, but yeah. Look, you're mentioning guys that like they're not really big
Adam
fights.
Azim.
That could be a big fight.
Because that's a
That,
crossover.
yeah, exactly. That could be. It could be a big fight there.
Yeah.
Could be.
That's
Could be.
interesting. Maybe Ben Shalom, if you're watching, get the
Oh, no, wait,
checkbook out.
I don't like Ben Shalom, so if he wants to entertain me with an
let me
offer,
say-
he's gonna have to.
Let me say, yeah, let me
the
say,
He's gonna have to seduce me.
let me say
bring the
something.
Reddies.
He's gonna have to
Hold on,
seduce me
wait,
with time.
Let me say, if you were going to do it India v Pakistan, Adam Azim as a world champion against the first ever India, he's got to be $1 million. You're talking
Minimum.
big
No, but
money.
I'm saying, yeah, no,
Minimum.
I'm saying, I know you want the big money, and obviously, I want you to get. You know,
Mill's
you gotta
probably
get
not
the-
even
You got to get the bread.
with how I build my name in the next 6 months and how my platform boosts. So I've got a plan, not a Bonnie Blue type of plan, not a Lily Phillips type of plan, but I've got a girthy plan to push myself out there.
So also, I know you say, you know, you're the Indian with the most decorated Indian, and you say,
No, not the most decorated. I'm the greatest Indian fighter of all time.
okay, and
Highest
then you
achieved
say,
seat box come out
so
the
what's
UK.
the
He's talking
Oh,
about a
once,
religion. I'm not Sikh,
he's
so
not-
he's
yeah, because I've seen you say
Well,
that, so I was wondering
yeah.
why the
Yeah,
breakdown when you're both.
because India's. It's like England, for example. You could have many people with different religions.
Yeah.
So when you break down to just the specific community of Sikhs, the religion of
Oh, like
Sikhism,
Catholic.
yeah, Catholic, Muslim, whatever. Because it's his own religion.
Yeah.
There's 30 million followers of there, and he's one of them. He's a proud Sikh, and he's the highest achiever.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so it's good. That's good accolades there. So, what's your plans for? No, actually, how do you guys feel the progression of South Asian boxing is getting on in the UK? Because remember, when I was
It's all Pakistani.
Yes.
No, but when I was a kid, there was no fighters.
The truth is,
Nassim was the everyone.
He wasn't
I know,
even
but I'm
South
saying no.
Asian.
So let me break it down. Everyone thought Nassim was Asian,
Pakistani, yeah, they thought, yeah.
but he
The
was
Arab,
actually Arab from Yemen. People
Middle
didn't even know
East,
where Yemen was back then.
Yeah.
So now, since then, and obviously then Amir Khan has been the new. He was after.
Wasn't actually the first Pakistani world champion, though.
Jared Khalik was
Was it?
Yeah.
won an IBO world title. He won the ABAs as well.
Okay. What year was that?
What, the ABAs or the world title?
World title.
Early 2000s, like 2004, 2005.
IBO weren't even recognised in time.
Yeah, I felt bad for him, bruv.
They
Like,
weren't
flipping.
recognising because, as you
I'd
said,
agree
you
with
said
that.
even WBO was.
Bro, I completely agree with you there.
Yeah. So it's still yet to be done.
So Ame's basically the representation
flag
for South, and he's a joke.
Okay, but he's still done his thing.
No, he allows his girl to
I
get
know,
with other
we
men.
heard that. So
No, we
as you-
haven't heard that because it
You
needs to
did.
be plugged a lot more.
No,
because
no.
that's
So
a
you said
what?
no. What? So what? How do you feel that the progression of South Asian boxing is getting
It's
on?
it's all Pakistani.
It's all
community.
Pakistani. I want Indian.
There's like one or two trying to come up now. Obviously, I've started to build up as well. Prince has hit the pinnacle of like where we've ever been.
What hurts me the most,
We've got
is
my guy Hamza Udin.
he's
who's
Bengali.
Bengali,
yeah.
and he's the first.
He's very good. He's
yeah,
very good.
and he's the first Bengali fighter I've ever seen.
he's good.
and he's doing really good.
There was a couple in the amateurs and
Is
stuff.
there any Sri Lankan fighters?
No, just
What's his
Coogan.
name? Khalid Ali is is he Bangladesh?
Khalid Ali.
Walid Ali.
Oh,
son.
Walid Ali. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Bengali.
Yeah,
One
they're
he's with Frank
Bengali,
Warren.
yeah.
Used to have long hair.
He's a friend of mine.
Walid
yeah.
Ali.
Walid Ali.
He's called Khalid Ali though. Khalid Ali.
His son's doing well.
But you know what it is? I get quite upset when I don't see people waving the Indian flag when they are Indian. It kind of like gets to me a little bit. Like, should be proud.
No, but do you know what it is? Sometimes it's the when you get to the UK, people want to integrate, and they don't want to seem threatening. So people sort of suppress themselves. I've seen but do you know what I'm saying?
I fornicate with a lot of white women. I'm really not like trying to like.
I wave both. I wave my
I
Sikh flag and my British flag.
No, but I've seen even a lot of say African fighters, Caribbean fighters, when they're over here, they'll try and suppress.
But do you know what it is though? I've had
and
fighters
not
in
really
the
rep it.
I've had fighters in the UK though. One of them is actually working with kids now as well, which I think is disgusting. Derry Matthews. Yeah, he told me that I'm not even from this country. I should do everyone a favour and F off back.
Yeah, what's
seen
that
that?
all about? I saw it the other
It's
day.
just bang out. I've thought about it. The more I think about this, it's bang out and out racism. But this geezer's working with kids. He's got a club and he's working with kids now. He got gifted a world title fight after saying that to me. I don't know. Do you think the comment's racist?
I do.
You do, yeah. So do I. But
You was born here, right?
of course, we touched on this.
Yeah. So this is why I
Yeah,
go
yeah.
back to the beginning, because we need clarity. You see,
Yeah, but-
you see why I'm the master.
No, but the point
aficionado
is
now?
though, like that's affected me. Like
No, but so
growing-
what you should have said is, where am I going to go to?
but I did say that basically. But he's saying like you're not even from this country. It's like, why is guys like him getting gifted world title fights and getting still fights on TV and stuff when you're out and out saying disgusting things like that? What if I went and commit suicide because I felt bad about that? If I start slicing my wrist because this guy decided to make me feel like shit, no one cares about that shit. No one cared. Still no one cares. He's still allowed to work with kids and he's a racist. If I got my hands on that guy, the amount of abuse he done that when I was a flyweight. Yeah, you think he'd say that to me now?
Do you know
How
something?
much you weighing now?
I just fought welterweight.
Do you know the other thing I was going to touch on as well? Like the Pakistani community get pushed very hard in boxing because there's a lot of them.
Yes.
But a lot of promoters are backing it into like Indian fighters because what happened when they tried to do the thing with Vijinda, it flopped heavily. But you got to think you've got an Indian fighter from India. You haven't got an Indian fighter for Britain.
Yeah,
So if you had the Indian
a
fight,
very good amateur.
If you had an Indian fighter from Britain
got bronze
representing,
Olympics,
you'd get a lot of
He won the
support.
bronze in the Olympics.
Yeah.
But in 2008, why are
He
you
won
going
the gold
pro?
in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, but
and won the bronze in the
why you
Olympics.
going pro at 2016, 8 years after you got the bronze in the Olympics? You're not the same fighter.
Yeah, but
You're not the
situation.
same-
Out in India, it might
I'm
be
saying-
tougher to get.
Nah, it's
Remember, he's the
easier.
first. Well, he's not the first, but it wasn't. There wasn't really
That's what I'm saying. There wasn't any Indian fighters about.
Back then, you have to think of the time as well. So you do have to give him grace. Because I thought he was a good fighter.
Oh, you've had Indians who've been British champion.
Yeah.
So you've had
and Southern area champions like my friend Akash Bhatia.
Yeah.
Akash Bhatia, he was,
so what I'm saying is none of them got heavily pushed by promotions. So if an Indian fighter did get heavily pushed by promotion, think of the audience you could have.
Yeah, and he was the first Sikh Southern area champion, by the way.
Yeah.
Akash Bhatia. So
hang on a second. Didn't Bassi claim he's the first person to win that title
in 20 years?
25 years.
In 12, was it 12
25
or 20?
years?
25 years.
25.
No, but Akash won it in like 2009 or 10 or something.
Yeah.
So it weren't 25 now. It's like 15.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's a long time. But in the Bassi's a good. I was at that fight when he knocked out that guy in the first round.
The Pakistani guy. Yeah. Alfie Winter. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. That was big up my boy.
Talking about Southern area titles, I know some waste man goes by the name of Spencer 4 Rounds. Yeah, he says that my name's not worth any energy and it's not worth to even be said. Yeah, trying to hold back someone like me when you're called Spencer 4 Rounds because you couldn't even get past 4 rounds in a Southern area title fight 3 times. Imagine challenging for the lowest belt in British boxing 3 times and getting knocked the fuck out 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Go home and just stay home. You're a joke. Trying to put my name. Then he done an interview with Benjamin Doughty in 2019. I was rated #1 on BoxRec, and he tried saying like he's a joke. Don't even want to say I'm not even gonna say his name. That's what he was saying. Not worth the energy of the name. He's a joke. He's fought nobodies. How many people did you fight that fought for world titles, Spencer? You fought no one. You fought Gilbert Eastman. That's the only name I recognize in your record. Gary Logan, the highest achieving thing he won was the Southern area title by knocking you out.
David Walker.
Yeah, Davey Walker. He was a good amateur, but
and he fought for the world. He fought for the European title. Sorry,
the EBU one, yeah.
Yeah, the EBU, the real one. Yeah.
He still got fucked up, didn't he?
Yeah, he got taken out.
Yeah, he got taken. Sending my deepest, lengthiest, girthiest condolences to you, Spencer 4 Rounds. The so-called spirit. There's no spirit there. You're bullshit. You're a hater. Come back to me, Spencer, when you can win a Commonwealth title. When you can win a world title. Come back to me when you can even get close to lacing my boots. When you're talking credentials, you ain't even worth the little, you know, the little side jizz that comes down. The little liquidy jizz. Ain't even worth that. Not even worth my toenail.
So
it's not even worth my toenails.
So is Waleed Din? Where is he from?
He's Pakistani. Who cares about that guy? Who is he
I've
now?
never even heard of that guy.
I boxed him in the ABA finals. Who is that guy?
Twice.
Yeah, but who is he?
No, but I was just wondering where he's from.
Who gives a fuck where he's from? He's got a bent nose. He's ugly. He's a midget.
I can't remember half of the guys.
Cheated me out of an ABA title. I don't care about that guy.
Okay, just wondering for demographics.
Forget the demographics.
So when are you looking to fight for, say, you know, one of the 4 major belts, WBO,
what do you think about a guy,
WBA,
you know,
WBC?
What do you think about a guy, you know, if he challenges for a Southern area title and can't even win that on 3 occasions, but he's over opinionated?
He can still know boxing. He definitely knows his boxing.
Well, he knows what colour pants Muhammad Ali wore in 1966.
I don't know about that. But then also, what was the famous saying you said about what David Haye told you?
If you don't win a world title, it don't count. World title is the only thing that counts. And David come to the gym before I had my world title fight and he wished me luck. And he recognises the IBO. It's a world title. And he come down to the gym and he wished me luck.
It was
big shout out to David Haye.
A recognised belt.
Obviously, you got undisputed world champions Usyk and Beterbiev both proudly waving that belt.
Bivol was holding it as well.
And now he won it off Lyndon Arthur. But you also go. Let's go through.
I would say Lyndon's a world champion.
No, but let's go through the lineage of it. Obviously, Triple G won it.
Yeah.
Lennox Lewis.
Look, we don't have to sit here and justify the belt. The belt justifies itself. No, because if they don't recognise it, then they're idiots.
No, but some people just need educating on
Adam Mazum is fighting for one.
Don't alienate potential supporters.
Adam Mazum is fighting for one now, and everybody is saying he's fighting for world title.
Yeah.
He's in a world title fight.
Yeah.
So it's a world title. The boxer is saying
Usyk, who just won everything, and so did Beterbiev, have the belt. It's a legit world title. We're in the 5 belt era now. And I've proudly held one of the stones.
Getting there.
Proudly held one of them.
So when you're looking to fight for the WBO, IBF, unification
to be honest, boxing's a hobby now. I said I'm semi-retired. I'm semi-retired. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. I like fighting.
Yeah.
I like training. I like the endorphins it
No,
gives me.
I think what is he needs a fight with so much magnitude. It's going to inspire him to want to fight.
I saw a title. I didn't even read it because obviously I want to get fresh produce. So what is it? Let's talk about. You said you was talking about something about scandals in boxing and.
There's a lot of fucking scandals in boxing. It's criminal how I ain't been promoted. And look what I've done on my own. You think someone like the so-called Spirit could do that?
So how are you able to do that on your own? Because that is the only last person I know to do that is shout out the sponsor for the Neutral Corner, Treasure Boxing Club, my good friend Ashley Fearfame.
Yeah, he was actually. Look, I like Ashley. I get on with Ashley very well. But Ashley had like 5 years with TMT with the money team.
But he went on the road first.
Yeah, he did do that, and he got a good spell with the money team. He fought for a world title against AB back when AB was hot.
Yeah.
I would fuck AB up right now. You stuck me and AB into the ring. I ain't no Billy Cobbs, whoever that bullshit name is.
I rated Ashley a lot.
I would fucking kill AB if we fought. He would get browned.
Okay.
Worldwide, figuratively.
Well, Adrian Brown, if you're looking at this,
he'd get fucked
send the
up.
Contract. Let's see.
35-1, 30 knockouts.
Why is it that all your fights are not on BoxRec?
Actually, Theopain had the same problem,
I know,
Mark Demori. Yeah, it's just I don't like to get into it. Look, BoxRec, they're doing a great job. I don't want to say anything negative against John Shepherd or Marina Shepherd. They're doing a great job. It's very difficult to document every fight out there. But some of the fights on BoxRec ain't up on BoxRec. You look at some of the old school fights back in the day. Do you know what I mean? Some of them ain't listed. It's just unfortunate that 3 of mine, because I was fighting like every week.
Did I notice that they don't put the WBA?
The WBA ain't even recognised by BoxRec.
Yeah,
I don't know the issue with that. I know there's another.
I know it's some political thing.
Yeah, something with Fight Facts or something. But to be honest, look, they're doing a great job, and I'm not going to say anything negative to BoxRec. They're doing a great job. I'm proud that they do recognise majority of my record, and I'm proud that their rankings look unbiased as well, from what I see.
No, you're highly ranked.
Of course, I'm highly ranked because I beat people who are good. Let's call a spade here. Yeah, if you are fighting bums, like most people in the UK do, where they fight proven lose. You want to talk about match fixing? Let's talk about a 2-159 fighting an 8-0 guy. Yeah, what's all that about?
What fight was that?
How many prospects in the UK?
Oh, you're just
fighting
hypothetically talking. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, come on, like let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
So basically, he's saying, truthfully, at the journeyman stage, all the fights sort of are walk-arounds. It's very rare that you get, unless you're unlucky to get flipping a hard fight. But most of the guys come to just walk around and get checked.
Yeah. So what was the issue with
That's not water.
what is it?
That's flavored something.
Flavored water.
Fuck it. It was alright.
You love it. So what was your issue with Fraser Clark?
Fraser.
Oh, me. I basically said, look, he looks like Milky from This Is England. Gave an opinion. Then when he saw me, he couldn't control himself sexually.
He gave you the headlock.
Nah, so as he come towards me, he had like a big smile. He looked a bit aroused, if I'm honest. And he had a semi. I was a bit confused. I'm backing up like, oh no, what's he doing? Start grabbing hold of me, pulling my hair. Only time the prince pulls someone's hair is when, you know, he's got some auntie bent over and he's giving them that. Yeah, and obviously he's trying to tickle my ribs and shit. I felt that's purely sexual in my opinion. And you know what? Men should talk about this more often, you know. Sexual assault is a serious thing.
Okay.
And I didn't want to be touched. Why is he touching me?
Okay.
Why is a man that's 130 kilos touching me when I was like 55 or something? Why is he touching me? I didn't condone that. If I was a woman, hypothetically, it would have been perceived completely different.
Essentially.
But obviously, we live in a day and age where a brown man isn't considered a human. So obviously, Fraser got away with that.
So then, also, what was the issue? What was the issue behind the infamous "I'll cave your effing head in" with Coogan Cassius?
Coogan don't want me to disclose the information, and I respect his wishes, and I won't disclose it.
Okay.
But if I just want to clarify something.
Oh, yeah, you've been back on this. So
I get on with Coogan, but if me and Coogan wasn't to engage in the combat, you don't understand the extreme danger that guy would be in.
Yeah. So also, I see you've been out a few times with Tyan Booth.
Yeah.
To Morocco and stuff like that. So you lot going to be doing any more
No.
episodes with?
You still had a fight there, didn't you?
Nah, look, bro,
Had a
he's
fight?
fucking piss weak. I've asked him to fight me. He won't do it. He's scared to fight.
But you said
Off,
they had a
off
fight.
camera, they had a
We had
fight or something. I don't know, man.
He
Something
doesn't. He
happened,
wouldn't
man.
fight me. Wouldn't
You had
fight
a
me.
fight off camera.
Yeah.
What
Basically, at first he was like fully on wanting to fight me
Where was this?
in
Abroad or-
Morocco.
Yeah,
It
in
was in
Morocco,
Marrakesh.
yeah.
He wanted to fight. Like he was all like trying to not trying to diss people.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna stand there and let someone diss me into my face. It's either like there's got to be substance behind it. I don't mind like because obviously the content creator wanted some trash talk, even though he's telling me privately don't go too in on him. But then when the guy's bringing up like saying my dad wanted to sell me in slavery and all this bullshit, which is something I actually
that.
really I said.
I heard you made a little.
Yeah,
joke about
I made the comment, but then for him then to try and like tongue in cheek it all the time, I could bring up stuff that he said and done, which I haven't, and I was told not to. But I know how that was perceived to make me look like an idiot. It's cool, don't worry about that. But at the end of the day, when we had an arm wrestle and he realized the strength, yeah, and then he thought, oh, maybe it was just like an arm thing. Then we start grabbing each other, and when I just pinned him down, and he realized, oh, I could see how this guy's benching 120 for 4, yeah. Then he's starting to realize why this guy could bench 300, we could deadlift 300 on a hex bar. 300 kilos. I guarantee you ain't doing 300 kilos on a hex bar.
No.
There you go. I'm probably a lot lighter than you at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think I've tried 300 on a hex bar.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you doing on the normal Olympic?
I don't
bar,
do. It's too back taxing potentially. The risk to reward ratio don't make sense for me.
Yeah, you got to drink some strong back, you know.
Yeah, but it's the position of the weight though. It's because it's forward and not on the sides. When am I gonna have to generate force coming like that? If that makes sense.
I see Terence Crawford.
Yeah, I've seen him do the Olympic, but Terence Crawford he does like 200 on an Olympic bar. 200, I was doing that when I was like 52 kilos. Like, I've got videos of that as well. Yeah, we could do it. Tony, what am I lighting the weight?
He lifts, man.
Okay, we'll see.
He's trying to look at me thinking undersized right now compared to you. Like, it's cool, but
Been eating a lot of chapati and poppadoms,
bro,
man.
straight up, the food that I eat, the curries, the paneer, like warrior food.
Okay.
Not when I got some idiot, the spirit, banging the ring, calling me fish and chips, boy. When I'm sparring some guy who's like 8
What
weights
happened
above
there?
me.
Because you told me about this.
No, I'll say the truth, innit? Like I sparred, do you remember Junior Saba?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good, yeah, but they told me he was a bantamweight, but he was making his debut at 135 or something.
Okay.
That's no bantamweight. But it don't matter. Look, I'd be honest, I always told the truth in sparring like I did with Emmanuel Tego. He was getting the better of me. So with the same thing with Junior, he was getting the better of me in sparring. But I didn't agree to no doghouse rules sparring. Does that make sense? I didn't agree. Why am I going to do that? I don't want brain damage. I do correct rounds and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
So this idiot's there acting like an uncivilized person telling me that I'm eating fish and chips. I don't eat fish and chips. We've established that Caribbean food was inspired by Indian food.
I wouldn't say
A
that.
lot of the that's the facts. Whether you want to say that or not, we could just
A lot of the
Bro,
foods come
curry
from
goat
Africa.
tastes
There is
exactly
some.
like-
There's a
even
couple of
African
curry.
food's inspired by Indian food.
No, but in
100%.
some of the foods in the Caribbean, yeah, they have got some Indian infusion.
You go
in
to
there.
most Caribbean restaurants and you look at the main dishes.
Curry goat.
Curry goat, oxtail. These are all Indian inspired
No, oxtail.
dishes.
Oxtail, no.
Oxtail's not.
Yeah.
The spices and the flavors.
I've never seen
that
oxtail
went-
in no Indian restaurant.
No, but you just changed the animal.
No.
You just changed the animal.
No, but it's not a curry. You know, oxtail is not a curry.
It's a
It's the
type of
actual
curry.
meat,
No, it's
yeah.
not.
The sauce that
stewed.
goes on top of it.
Of oxtail.
Yeah.
No, you're talking about curry goat and
The
curry
same
chicken.
thing. No, it's curry goat's the green looking thing.
Yeah, the
Oxtail's the darker thing.
brown. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
getting aggressive. You're talking about
No, because
your
the
food
Point
here, bro.
is,
No, because
we
we've got to get factual.
we
didn't
inspired
inspire
your
oxtail.
dishes.
No.
Okay, whether you believe that or not,
The
we
curry
inspired it.
goat and the curry chicken.
Look,
then,
we're
I'll
going
give you
off
that.
topic. Spencer 4 rounds is a fucking idiot.
I'm just gonna say it
Yeah,
now.
he's
Sorrow
a
tastes like
bum.
Ribena, bro. You just ripped off Ribena.
No,
That's
absolutely.
all you guys did.
It's a hibiscus.
What about
Bro, it tastes like Ribena.
what about
man.
Spencer 4 rounds? We're going off topic. Yeah, he's calling me fish and chips
I
boy.
need to make you some sorry.
Do I look like a fish and chips boy? No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Spencer 4 rounds needs to humble himself.
Chips to me. But so, okay.
I punch harder than Gilbert Eastman. I punch harder than Davey Walker, and I punch harder than Gary Logan. Needs to be said.
Okay.
Knockout speak for itself.
Yes. So let's go.
And the level that I boxed at as well. I make Gary Logan's record look like a joke. I make Davey Walker look like a joke. I make Gilbert and Howard Eastman look like a joke.
Spencer didn't get it with Howard.
I'm just mentioning Howard as well because it's related to Gilbert and I thought it'd be cool to say. Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to say.
Howard was a different level.
Not to me.
To Gilbert.
Not to me though. So imagine what I would have done to this 4-round guy.
It's all what do you call it?
You know what? While we're here,
Subjective.
before it gets a bit late, I need to just say this, yeah. I want the camera to see that.
Why did you put this guy on there, bro?
I made sure it's on, like, you know, like flight mode so no notifications start bothering through in case I'm blowjobs or something. But look at that. Yeah. Look at them tits. Look at the tits. Yeah. Look at that stupid haircut he's got. There is no way. That's a entitled person. Yeah. Oh, my dad's Nigel. You're not even a Ben. You're an Andrews. You took the stripper's name. You took the stripper's name. Think about the damage I would cause on that guy.
Well, let's get into the penultimate round.
Look at that. The face.
So let's get into the penultimate round, guys. Hit that bell.
You really don't like the disses, do you?
So, you've been through this already. So
Frankenstein.
Some of these
Frankenstein right there.
I've got tailored towards you.
Look at the state of that.
Stay with me.
He's got tits.
Stay with me.
Where's his training bra?
All right.
Where is his training bra?
Yeah,
you walking outside like that?
He's not in the best shape.
It's disgusting. He's ugly.
All right. So let's
brother. What is that?
Well, we've only got
brother.
All right, I understand. But we've only got 15 minutes, so we need to get through this penultimate round. Prince.
Yeah, go on.
All right. So hit the bell.
Well, Spencer couldn't get through the rounds, could he? He couldn't get through the rounds. Mr. 4 rounds.
Red corner or blue corner?
4 rounds. I don't care about that. I don't look at color like you guys do or other people do.
No, this is
I don't
boxing related.
It's just the color.
Yeah. So.
Do you care about the color of the side you're in?
No.
You chose a side.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
What?
You said blue corner.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did you?
Round, yeah.
Oh, before?
You must have stuck it on me or something, bro. That's
Oh, yeah, it's stuck on my sarge, innit?
Come on, stop. Left hook or straight right?
Some serious weight, bro.
Bro, I punch hard with either of them.
But what's your preferred shot?
Bro, it don't matter. Either hand I can knock guys out with. I don't have to worry.
Some people like to throw certain
I'm
shots.
not some people. I'm 1 in a billion.
All right. For gloves, Everlast or Fly?
Whichever's going to give me them for free. Times are hard out here.
Cleto, Rays or Grants?
Are they giving it to me for free?
Rival or Winning?
I'm not plugging no brands.
Paffin Sports or RDX?
As I said, we clearly no logos. Don't plug brands.
All right, for boots, which ones you wear?
Pay
Nike
me.
or Adidas?
Pay me.
All right. For venues, York Hall.
Show me the money.
All right,
venues.
no,
Okay.
For
Sorry.
York Hall or Madja Reza Hall?
What the fuck? What?
York Hall or Madja
But I don't
Reza
care
Hall?
about venues. I just care about who's in the ring with me.
I flipping hate your call, man.
Yeah, I hate
That's
it.
a dive.
worst.
Madja Reza Hall,
venue,
you
bro.
fought there.
I thought that as amateur and pro, I hate it. Change rooms are bullshit.
AO Arena or O2 Arena?
I've never fought in either of them.
Bookham Boxing Arena or Accra Sports Stadium?
Accra
Oh,
Stadium's
it's gonna
better
be
than
our
Bookham.
crowd massive, man.
50,000 to 5,000. What are you gonna pick?
Wow, I didn't know.
It's huge, yeah.
Yeah.
Tupac or Biggie?
I'm Tupac. I'll say it out, bro.
Biggie associated a lot with Diddy. Was he at the parties?
I don't know.
But I didn't even
I
think
don't
of
even
that,
know
bro.
if the parties were going on back then. They might not have been popping back then.
Tupac had better songs though, innit? Let's be real. Hypnotize was good though.
Yeah, Hypnotize was good. Nas or Jay-Z?
Bro, what
You
fuss-
don't listen to that kind of music, you know?
I don't listen to. Nah.
Kendrick or Drake?
He doesn't listen to that kind of
What
music.
music do you listen to?
He listens to the WWE walkout themes. That's all he listens to.
Oh,
No, I'll be honest. I don't listen to music no
Chainsaw
more.
as
To be a bit more careful, you know. Like if I'm walking outside on the roads and I got music in my ear and someone tries to choke me out, gotta be more
There's a
vigilant.
lot of people that want to.
And also, I don't like to train to music. A lot of guys like to train to music. I don't need to train. If you need music to pump you, like I know some guys go, I got to listen to this song while I deadlift. Like, shut the fuck up. Just deadlift the weight.
Yeah. All right, we'll skip the music ones. Ali or Tyson?
I prefer Tyson as a character, but Ali was a better fighter.
Jack Johnson or Joe Lewis?
What about you? Say some people, man.
He's done this.
Oh,
already
Joe
done
Lewis,
this
easy.
question.
Joe
You got
Lewis,
new
Joe
one.
Lewis. Jack Johnson ain't as good as they make him out to be.
Ray Robinson or Ray Leonard?
But you know what I noticed with Jack Johnson? Like, what, he's the first black heavyweight world champion?
Yes.
And they love that. They rave about that. They talk about that. Till this day.
To this day.
I don't even get the credit I get for being the first Indian world champion.
Yeah, but
They don't acknowledge it. The boxing news didn't even acknowledge it.
People get most of their flowers when they're retired or gone. That's the honest truth.
Maybe I should fake an assassination.
Who knows? JF Kennedy.
Something
But yeah,
like that.
Jack Johnson or Joe Lewis?
Joe Lewis, man. Easy.
So
I played the violin
Ray-
because of Joe Lewis.
Ray Robinson or Ray Leonard?
Ray Robinson.
Well, you
Ray Leonard didn't beat Marvin Hagler. He didn't beat Marvin Hagler, man. And if it was
Ray
12
Leonard, you
rounds, yeah, Ray Leonard didn't beat Marvin Hagler. And if the fights against Thomas Hearns were 12, the first one he didn't win. It was a draw.
he stopped him,
It was a
the
draw.
first one. No,
it was a draw.
that was a rematch.
Which was the rematch? Yeah, he didn't. That's bullshit. And they only stopped him because it was past 12 rounds.
Michael Buffer or Bruce Buffer?
Bro, I ain't had the luxury to have any of these guys do my thing.
All right.
I'm not plugging people, bro.
No, Sebastian Fondora or actually forget that one. David Benavidez or David Morrell.
Fuck them both. I don't care about these guys.
Now, who are you picking to win?
Bro, I don't care.
Don't you watch boxing?
Not really. I hate the sport now. I fucking hate it.
All right. Daniel Dubois or Joseph Parker?
Bro, Daniel Dubois quit 2 times because he knew he'd have extra fights after. I do not care about this guy. Gets
Adi
opportunity after opportunity.
Caballero or Zhang?
Again, I don't care.
Better Beav or Bivol 2? Who you got?
That's a good one. Bivol actually watched me on the pads, you know. When I was at Churchill's, he heard some of the power. Got the video to prove it.
Oh, Patel saw you as well.
I kicked him, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I was sparring and he said sorry. He knew to say sorry.
Yeah.
Bro, just because he's... I know, I just want to... Look,
He will tear your head off.
in a boxing match, he probably would beat me.
On road as well.
Nah.
He's
Bro, my
nuts.
jiu-jitsu game after I got sexually assaulted by Fraser Clark was fucking improved, bro.
So,
Yeah?
sorry, Better Beav or Bivol 2? Sorry, who you got?
Bivol won the first fight. Just didn't get the decision.
Shakur Stevenson or Tank Davis?
Both of them can fucking get fucked up by me.
Zerda Ramirez or Jaya Patel?
Bro, Prince Patel. Fuck these guys.
Boatsi or Callum Smith?
Again, Prince Patel.
Vijender Singh or Nishant Dev?
I'll slap the shit out of both of them.
Nishant Dev?
But the Indian guy who just signed Matchroom.
Yeah.
He ain't had a
Yeah,
pro
good luck
fight,
to
does he?
No, he's going to have one.
Yeah, he's going to have one eventually. He should do one. He should eventually, yeah. By the way, Boatsi against Thingy, I'm going to go with
Callum
Boatsi purely because obviously you got my Ghanaian connections. So I'm going to give the props to him for obvious reasons. I would like to see someone like Boatsi do better than Smith for obvious reasons.
The Rock or Stone Cold?
Rock. By far. Although I do like Austin, but I just prefer The Rock, man.
Shawn Michaels or Val Venus?
Shawn, HBK.
Michaels, man.
Because
Val could have been a better character, by the way.
you remind me of
Val,
like you getting
Val's
some
hard.
of his
The mixture of both of them.
yeah, getting the what you call it?
Bro, Val was a good character. They just played it a little bit wrong.
Bro, the whole Brown Worldwide thing was based on DX, bro. It was supposed to be like 2 hard Indian
Don't
guys.
say that, man. We could get sued.
Yeah, you know I don't want none of that.
It wasn't an exact copy of DX,
Yeah,
but it was.
obviously we're
it
Indian,
had
man.
some
Sable or
inspiration.
Terry Runnels?
I preferred. It's a tricky one, innit? Knowing that Sable got smashed by Brock Lesnar, innit? Changes it a bit. Terry Reynolds weren't all that, though. I preferred Tori Wilson and Trish Stratus. I was supposed to impregnate Trish Stratus and Tori Wilson. It never happened, though.
But I see the Jamaican girls are dominating the women's wrestling these days, but I don't
it's
watch
not the
it.
same no more.
Yeah, I
and
know,
it's
I
not
don't
the
watch it.
same.
So Royal Rumble or King of the Ring?
I prefer to win the Rumble.
SummerSlam or Survivor Series?
Survivor Series, obviously. Come on, man. 5-on-5 right there. Remember the alliance against WCW? Bro, why couldn't Goldberg and Sting just turn up, man? Instead they had the Time Warner contract. That would have been sick.
Yeah. No, that's serious.
They let us down, man. That's
Raw
my
or
shout.
SmackDown?
Raw, come on, man.
Diamond Dallas Page or Conan?
DDP. That's WCW. I preferred more WWE though.
Billy Kidman or Takamichi Noku?
Billy Kidman. You know Billy Kidman stuck it on John Cena outside.
Really?
Because he was going out with Tory Wilson, innit? And John was like, if you ever got a problem, you can come around, like, we can, you know, like, need to shoulder crown, dick the ride, all that bullshit. Yeah.
Okay, so that got political. Disco Inferno or Norman Smiley?
I don't really, these are like a bit before my time, like.
Triple H or Goldberg?
Triple H, easy.
Are you mad?
You're saying
Goldberg.
he can't wrestle.
Bruv,
He's
if
just
he
a big,
spears
powerful.
you, bruv.
Imagine
not slams, though.
Imagine Triple
Triple
H's
H is a
flying
better
knee.
wrestler.
Imagine his flying knee.
He's got better technique.
Imagine that flying knee.
Yeah.
Imagine that hit Lennox Lewis or Evander Holyfield. What he could have done to
I
them.
like Triple H, yeah, but what I'm saying, the raw
Triple H has the
strength of
speed-
Goldberg, bruv. He's got that physique where he just spears
Well,
you.
we're talking straight strength. Mark Henry with Bill Goldberg. It's not based on that. It's all round ability.
Caroline Dubois or Beatrice Ferreira?
I don't want to talk about female boxing.
All right. BMW or Mercedes?
I don't care about cars.
Audi, Lexus?
Don't
You
care about cars.
Dark skin or light skin women?
When we're referring to light skin, are we talking what complexion?
Yeah.
What complexion are we talking? I like white women.
Oh, okay.
I like the Indianness just smashing into white women, yeah.
Blonde or brunette?
Don't really care about hair colour. White skin.
Slimline or curvy fit?
I like a bit of curves.
Natural or surgery?
They said he likes Trish, so there's definitely surgery in it.
Trish ain't had no surgery. She's
Well,
natural.
them tits is not real, no way.
I don't know, but yeah.
Natural surgery.
Some of these things are gonna get me in trouble with one go here and there. Like
Natural
he's trying to get me to get some abuse there.
No, not at all. So, lamb samosa or lamb patty?
Lamb samosas, obviously. Easy.
I said lamb patty.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I
said
prefer the
patty.
patty.
You prefer a patty over a samosa?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. You
Brother,
guys got going on with the patties, bro.
Patties, man.
No, patty is too doughy.
No way.
It's too doughy.
No way.
Patties are
Just see 12 flipping.
yeah, donuts taste good. Like I feel like I need some. I'm getting lightheaded. Like I thought
Curry goat.
that's why I
or-
started drinking this crap because I thought it was
Curry goat or goat curry?
It's
Same
the
thing,
no,
bro.
it's curry goat, ain't it?
No, curry goat is ours. Yours is goat curry.
We don't do
I've never
goat.
eaten goat
We
in
don't
my
do
life.
goat.
You don't eat goat.
We don't
I'll
do goat.
tell you what I'm talking about in my life. I've never eaten Indian.
Chicken tikka.
Indian food is better than Caribbean food, but
Chicken
Caribbean is a
tikka.
close second.
Chicken tikka or jerk chicken?
Chicken.
Bro, butter chicken's better than any dishes you can come out with.
Oh, stop it.
I'm deadly serious.
No way.
But that's what I live on.
Never.
And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Okay. Paratha or roti?
I know some people.
But you said this last.
I know.
Parota.
Parota
It's a
or-
parota.
I know like some people eat a lot of eggs. I eat a lot of curry, mate, and I'm still fucking
In
people.
Ghana, they like eggs.
Yeah, they do. They put like egg stews and stuff like that. They love it, yeah.
Yeah.
They actually do.
Parota or roti?
Roti, obviously, innit?
Pilau rice or basmati?
Bro, it's just rice, man. I don't really care about that.
Jolebi or gulab
I
jamun?
don't eat all that stuff.
Mango lassi or chai latte?
No, my desserts are all like Krispy Kremes, Dunkin', that type of stuff. I don't want to plug people, sorry. Yeah.
All right.
I eat a litre of ice cream a day, though.
Yeah.
A litre of
Katrina
ice cream.
Kaif or Isabel Kaif?
The fuck are these people?
Katrina Kaif, bro.
Who?
Katrina Kaif, actress, Bollywood actress.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one of them, innit? Yeah. I don't want to, it's rude to pick, innit? Like, yeah.
Aliyah Bhatt or Shraddha Kapoor?
Are we talking sexually?
Yeah.
Whichever
Yeah,
one's
like
got
that,
the
yeah.
highest net worth, whichever one wants to holler,
Who
can
you
holler.
picking?
Who were they again?
Aliyah Bhatt or Shraddha Kapoor?
I do know that Kapoor's known for having a lot of money in it. Man's got to go with a Kapoor in it.
Sonakshi Sinha or Kangana Ranaut?
I don't even know.
Bro,
that.
can we get the stuff that we might actually know?
I thought you would know these ones.
I don't watch Hollywood films, bro. Like,
All right, so for you, Tony, because I know you like Latinas.
I don't like singers.
That's what you told me.
I like, but
You lied.
why are you like? Oh, you felt under pressure, but you
Ilana De Cruz or Jacqueline Fernandez?
He don't even know who these people are, bro.
I don't know these girls, bro. What you
Bish
doing?
Passa Basu though, she's nice.
Bro,
though.
just look at Trish Stratus. Look at Tori Wilson. This is the epitome of what women should look like.
Okay. All right.
Man, the tugs I took over them when I was younger.
Yeah, I'm not into Latinas. I'm into white girls, innit? So,
Well, because your girl's white. That's what you.
bro, shut the fuck up. You were doing this shit last time, man.
Evian or Volvic?
Bro, I'm not plugging no random brands.
Are you
Like, stop
asking
this
about
bullshit.
water?
All right,
Bro, that means the conversation's dead when you
So
start
that's like a
calling.
funny.
I'm
Wait,
trying to.
who
Because
do we need to diss? Who do we
you're
need
so
to diss?
anti.
Who do we need to diss?
We need to diss.
All right, last one then. Do you prefer city life or town life?
But I don't give a fuck about that either. Who do we need to diss?
Oh, who else is left to diss?
So-
Diss Neeraj.
Yeah.
You dispense fucking hard.
You deserved
You
it.
dissed who else?
You know, it plays on my mind, that
Harvey
bullshit.
Ben.
You know, it plays on my mind when people take the piss out of me.
You
And
dissed
it's like,
Amir,
what have you
you
done?
dissed Connor.
What have you achieved? Connor got this, Harley got this, the dad needed to get this, Khan got this.
Your guy as well.
Oh, no.
He's deep, bruv.
Oh, yeah.
The bag carrier guy. Who is it?
Commentator.
Yeah, he's Peter.
My guy.
Like, commentator.
He's going to say Dwayne Hotshot Sinclair.
Yeah, that guy, bruv. He just
what's he
dishes
done?
everyone, bruv, on the commentator.
You know,
Oh yeah, what happened? Nathan Heaney was moaning to you the other day.
he wasn't moaning to me, he was moaning to Idris Virgo. And he tried to say boxing is, and to KSI and them guys, he was saying boxing's his sport, our sport. Since when was boxing your sport, Nathan? You can't even win a world title. Who are you?
Won a British title.
No, but back to
Yeah,
this,
but
yeah.
would you
So,
rather a British or a world? Obviously, Spencer will take whatever he can.
Did he actually win anything as a pro?
I don't know. He lost an Anthony Fox. That's what I know.
Bro, because he's very opinionated for a guy who ain't really doing anything
Well,
in the
what did he say
sport.
to you?
Bro, he was giving some criticism, like, I don't think this guy should box. This guy doesn't want to be here. Ripping me. Ripped him.
Nah,
fucking
he did- you know
world
what?
champion.
Commentating on your
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, it was like so anti against every time Black Fighter come on, this guy was like, yeah, it was like, flipping Harlem Nights. Harlem Nights, the
My
black guy was like,
my issue,
the black guy comes in, this guy
I
hates
haven't
us,
got
bro.
an actual personal issue with him. My only issue is because I still would like his stuff on Instagram and stuff. He likes mine. My issue is, and I like what he does with Buetzi. Like, he bigs him up. I like to see people of color getting pushed and stuff. But when it comes to people of our color, I don't think he wanted to push it.
Yeah.
Even with my friend Martin Hillman, it's a white guy, Caucasian guy.
I know him. He used to box at
Yeah, he's a very nice guy.
Samuel Montague.
He
and
comes
then
from
came over.
he comes from a good bloodline
Yeah, I
though.
know-
His,
I know
his,
his-
his
I know his dad.
his uncles were champions as well. Some of them won like six,
What
7 national
I'm
titles
saying is-
in the amateurs. But what I'm gonna say this:
Yeah.
he dissed Martin Hillman and he dissed a good friend of mine, Julius Kisarawi, when they boxed. He said they're both as bad as each other. Like,
Martin boxing Ghana with you. as
yeah,
well.
yeah, Martin's boxed in Ghana with me, and obviously
Martin's captured titles
he
as
likes
well.
he likes diversity and inclusion as well. So he likes to experience the world and stuff. He's got the Ghanaian hammers that follow him out there as well. They come to watch him.
So have you boxed on the promotional company?
Let's-
Shahid.
Let me just.
Rashid Mahama.
I know that's his dad's the president, his second time president, John Mahama's son. I've not boxed on his show, but I know him quite well. He knows of me as
Yeah, he's
well.
my friend, good
He
guy.
knows I'm the African Slayer. But back to what we're saying here with Dwayne. What it is with Dwayne is like, even when I fought on the show, he was first bigged up my credentials, my accomplishments, said I won loads of national titles in the amateurs, won a lot abroad. Tried to say I forgot how to box. Bro,
if
me
you-
on my worst night,
you're
pound for
gonna
pound.
do-
And not even pound for pound,
If
bro.
you're gonna do
The-
commentary on a grassroots show, shouldn't be negative, bro. The guys
Yeah.
are still at the learning stage of their
Yeah,
career.
it's got-
I wasn't at my learning
gotta be,
stage. I'm gonna be honest. I'm fucking good.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I'm really Sarge.
neutral.
Let's just call it what it is. I'm really good. Yeah. And then when I'm hearing negative stuff from people, I know people say I like to be just straight, blunt, and honest.
Yeah.
But me on my worst day, I'm better than him on his best day. I wouldn't lose to no Anthony Foxes. I wouldn't lose to these sorts of guys. I know, and the thing is, I'm not trying to take shots at him, thinking I'm gonna get loads of views taking the piss out of him, because I'm not. Yeah, but like, come on,
Just
man.
saying it genuinely,
You
like,
dissed,
bro,
you dissed
come
my
on,
friend
man.
Martin
Don't be
Hillman.
too
You
harsh.
dissed the guy he fought. The guy he fought, a really good friend of mine. He even named his son after me. Named his son after me. He actually introduced me to a school out in Tanzania, and I now sponsor that school on a monthly basis.
I've seen
Of my
the,
hard-earned cash. I
humanitarian
don't want
stuff you both have done now.
you know, obviously
Yeah. Which is really good.
philanthropist, whatever it's called.
You
You
deserve
know,
it, yeah.
I deserve the OBE, the MBEs. I should be getting that really and truly. Obviously, it will
due
come
time.
eventually. Obviously, the first Indian to win a Commonwealth title, first Indian to win a world title. The charity work I do in Africa as well, you know. But like, that guy's a good person who got me into that stuff, to do that stuff. He's housed me in his house before. And you're saying that this guy's crap. I boxed that guy twice. I know he ain't crap, yeah? And I'm hearing a guy who lost to a journey, man.
To get
saying-
approved for a Commonwealth title, you got to be pretty good.
especially on a small show.
Yeah.
So imagine, like, it's not like what Callum Simpson's doing on a boxer show where he's fighting a guy who's only beat one guy with a winning record. That's who's rated like 369
So
on box rec.
like belts and stuff. You can't just go and fight for him.
You have to get approved.
be
Unless
at a
you're
certain
like
level
with
to
like the
fight for him.
big promoters where they can get things over the line easier.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with the smaller promoters or promoters from, let's say, not the so-called American big ones or the UK big ones.
Commercialised ones.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, the more famous ones. It's harder to get it approved.
Yeah.
And to say when Martin was boxing him, they're both as bad as each other. Come on, man! Like it's an insult. It's an insult. Like
I understand your gripe.
They need. The thing is, in the words of Tony Bange, people like that need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Because it's the same thing when we're talking about Spencer, the so-called Spirit 4-round guy. Yeah, you talk a lot of shit for someone who couldn't even get out of 4 rounds in 3 Southern Area title fights.
yeah. Yeah, that's your opinion. So
No, it's
what
not
we'll
my
do-
opinion. It's facts.
All right, but
no,
so
it's facts. The guy couldn't get. No. Let's call it. I'm offended with that, Sarge. What, the guy couldn't get out of 4 rounds in a Southern Area title fight.
I have no
He
opinion.
got knocked out 3 times, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
All right.
And he wants to say shots at me, a Commonwealth and world champion.
All right. So bringing this
This
to
ain't
a
a
close.
dick measuring
I
contest,
know,
but
but-
my dick's bigger than his.
All right. So bringing this to a close. What would
Yeah.
you say? Let everybody know what they can
Spencer
expect from
fucking
you
4 rounds.
this year in
Spencer
2025.
4 rounds. 2025.
When are you both out next?
End of April, innit?
End of April, I'm going to do some fights in South Asia as well. I'm going to go to Bangladesh. I'm going to go to Pakistan. I'm going to go to India. I'm going to show them exactly what it's about.
Burma.
I don't really count them as South Asia.
Sri
Nepal
Lanka?
maybe, Sri Lanka maybe.
Nepal? Oh,
I don't know.
oh.
They do a lot of shows in India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan now. So I plan on going there, waving my flag.
Are you gonna? box
He'll
the same
probably
show?
be on the
He
shows.
manages me, so I'll get put on the same shows.
I
as
think
him.
it's important, like the doors ain't really open for people like me in the UK.
Yeah.
So I believe I have to find a place where it is going to be open, and I believe it could be open there for me. Africa have showed love all the time, all around. Ghana, Nigeria, Tanzania, Kenya, all these places.
Zanzibar.
Egypt. Zanzibar is Tanzania technically. They want independence, but
Yeah.
Zanzibar as well. These places all show love.
You've
But
been Zanzibar.
No,
it's beautiful.
I've got a
It's
friend
nice,
from there.
man.
Freddie Mercury was born out there, from Queen.
Yeah, but it looks nice. It
Legendary
looks tropical.
artist, Freddie Mercury. We've been in his bar. We've eat food there. It's good food. It's good people.
So April, we're looking at
April,
April.
yeah, it was gonna be March, but I need to lay off the women at the moment, man.
I hear that.
Just too much.
So let everyone know where they can find you. Look into the camera and tell them your handles, please.
Prince Patel 1993, and you can find me there. All in get in contact if you need seeds. Obviously, I'm a hired bull.
Yeah, I heard. So there you have it, guys.
But
another episode.
it's not just like low quality stuff. The bloodline, the pedigree,
All right.
the first and only Indian world champion. If if you're a guy at home, and you got a receding hairline, and you want to reproduce, and your seeds ain't quite cutting it, and your wife there, you don't want your kid to get bullied. You don't want it to be a little short, fatty, with a receding hairline. You want good hairline, good physique, championship gold bloodline. Come to me.
There you have it, guys.
And we can negotiate a deal, 7 figures, and here we go.
And there you have it. So I'm doing my outro now. Thank you very much. So there you have it, guys. It's another episode of The Neutral Corner. It's Danny Glover, proudly sponsored by Treasure Boxing Club. Shout out to the collab with Ragatonic.
Shout out to
and
Ashley Fearpain.
Also, shout out to Ashley Fearpain. And thank you, Tony Bange and Prince Patel, for coming on the Commonwealth IBO World Champion.
We
boxer,
don't even need to say
matchmaker.
IBO. We just got to say world champion. The first one in a
boxer,
billion.
matchmaker,
The
and
first
promoter.
and only
Yeah, well, there you have it.
Indian to win a Commonwealth and world title.
And remember, guys, persistence beats resistance. You know what it is.